Myself? Okay. Okay. All right. I'm just like I'm not used to this.
Hello, hello, and welcome. This is a very strange format, but I am your host, Az. Sorry, I'm covering my tiny little self, but this is just how we're doing it. Um, I'm going to very quickly. There's that. Um, I have a very special guest with me, a very willing victim, because that's pretty much what she is. Reagan, would you like to introduce yourself? Also, I apologize in advance. There's going to very suddenly be music. Reagan, whenever you're ready.
Yes. Hello, everyone. I'm Reagan Ice, and I'm Theo's coming as his friend,
Either one, it doesn't matter.
and I'm going to be today's victim.
Yeah.
I willingly subjected myself to this.
You
So
did.
you're welcome.
You did. You signed up for this.
I'm fully prepared to get so many of these wrong, but we'll see. I have never played Fate Go. I know very little about the Fate franchise, so this is going to be interesting.
You claim to be a history major, so
I am a history major. That is true.
we'll see how much that
for
helps
what
you.
that's worth.
We'll see how much that helps you. Okay. So I laid out some ground rules just before we get. So we're gonna go over those for everyone in chat just to know how we structured the quiz before we get started. I used my boy Robin. It probably will hurt you. That is correct. Thank you. I used my boy Robin as the example here.
This is a very valid example because I would understand this.
Oh wait, I'm covering it up. Hang on, let me hide myself. So, all right. Okay. To clarify, alts and alters are not the same thing, okay? All right? Artor, like, Gilgamesh and Caster Gilgamesh, they are not both in here because they're not, like, two separate people. They're the same dude in different parts, like, stages of his life, but they're not two separate people. So they're not both in here. They're covered in the same person. Like, all right? But, like, alters have different personalities. So they have been included as separate entries. Okay? In addition, I have excluded... Oh, now I gotta move myself again. Hang on. Alright, get myself back in place. Alright, sorry. Oh, wait! And there's Reagan. So you can see her talk. Okay. In addition, I excluded all of the, like, Tight Moon OCs, so... Arcoid, Kiritsugu, Ilya, you know the drill. Because quite literally there is no way that I could have written a hint that would describe them in any meaningful way for her. The servant verse characters have also been excluded for the exact same reason. Like, man, I read through Exxon's, like, bond lines, like bond profile and stuff, and I was just like, you know what? I don't know a way to describe her that would be even remotely helpful to Reagan. This means nothing to her. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. I have left exactly one servant verse person in the list because she is based on a historical figure, and I could work with that. But other than that, yeah, them's the rules. I don't know why Ranmaru-chan is so low quality. I'm sorry about that. Also, final rule. I have given Reagan 2 hints for everyone where applicable. There are a couple servants where their origins are a little unclear. But in general, I'm trying to give her a quick description of who they are and where they're from. Got it? Got it? Ready to start? Are you ready to start?
I am ready to fail, yes.
All right, and I will be keeping a tally. Not because she's getting anything, because she's not.
No.
But
I'm doing this for free.
Yeah, you're doing it for free. But just because I'm curious. Also, I just noticed Reagan, instead of running right and wrong on my tally sheet, I wrote right and left. We're off to a really strong start here. You know what? That's fine. I'll know what it means. Okay, here's your first one. Alright, your first hint is that she is not a full servant. She's part human, part servant. So the description I have is for the servant part. I don't expect you to know anything about the person.
Already you gotta stop, because how is there part human and part servant?
She's a test tube baby, and they used a bunch of stupid magic to fuse her soul to a servant's spirit origin. That is the literal simplest way I can describe it. And they did not fuse
Can
his.
You start me with this one?
She's the first. I did this in release order.
Okay.
So she's the first one that ever came out because she's the deuteragonist of the story.
Okay.
Alright,
so what's the hint?
Well, stupid magic bullshit. Yes, that is correct. It's the main explanation I can give you for any of the most convoluted fate bullshit I can come up with. Okay, the servant is from English mythology and is a famous knight renowned for his gallantry and purity as the most perfect of all knights. He was a member of the Knights of the Round Table.
Lancelot?
No, but you're close. Associated with Lancelot.
I mean, it's not King Arthur, because he's king, right?
Correct.
Oh, there were other knights, but my brain is breaking.
This one is related to Lancelot, like, directly.
Right. Right. Not Guinevere, because obviously she's not a knight.
And also, she and Lancelot were not related, they were just involved.
Oh, you mean related as in, like...
Like, literally related. Like, blood related.
Literally related.
Yes.
Oh, okay. No. Can you tell me what letter it starts with?
Starts with a G.
Oh, I was thinking that. Gawain?
No, it's not Gawain. They were not related, actually. It's Sir Galahad.
Oh, no. Now that you said that, that's obvious.
Yeah. The girl's name is Mash, by the way.
Mash?
Yeah, her name is Mash Curiolite. Yes, Mash, like mashed potatoes. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's her name.
Oh.
She's our beloved little eggplant. Yeah. Sir Galahad, and also just as a cute little bonus point, like bonus here, Mash's weapon, her shield, is actually the literal round table.
That's funny.
Okay.
That's Saber.
Yes, it is Saber. But who is Saber?
I know.
Who is Saber? She has a true name. Her name isn't Saber, that's her class.
Right. No, I know Saber as a class.
Okay, well, she's English. And this servant brought momentary peace and the last bit of prosperity to Britain with her sacred sword in hand, the sacred sword Excalibur.
Yeah, she's Arthur, right?
Yes, this is Arthur.
Yes. Okay, all right. I got one.
In this world, Arthur is a woman. I just need you to keep that in mind.
Oh, I remember you said that a long time ago.
This is this world's Arthur. That's pertinent information. All right. So this servant is Roman. She was a mighty emperor and a self-proclaimed beauty in men's clothing. We can come back to the dick wizardry. Or I could, you know what? I can make it, you know what? Yeah, okay, we could take a pause here on Red Saber.
It also asks, could you show chat on screen? Because I can't see what anyone's saying.
There is not a convenient way for me to show chat on screen.
Right, because you're in the quiz. Okay, no, that makes sense.
Because I'm sharing like the specific window, not the screen.
Okay, I got you. That makes sense.
But you know what?
Good.
Hold on. You could just look at the actual stream. But let me...
It wouldn't be delayed?
It's pretty on time. Hold on. Let me move it over onto the screen. It's not showing up on the stream. Okay, that's what I thought. So let me... I'm gonna stop showing this to you for half a second. Sorry for the delay, everyone.
No worries.
I'm gonna just show you the full screen. Okay, there you go. Looks like chat wants to give you hints.
You can't give me hints. I'm trying to do the quiz.
Okay, really fast. We can talk about the dick wizardry. so because Artoria was a woman, canonically, she and Gwen, obviously she was pretending to be a man, but she and Gwen obviously had to produce an heir to like keep up appearances. So she went to Merlin and just asked him to give her a dick so that she could have kids. So like Artoria is a woman, but she is also canonically the father of her children. We love it, honestly. I love the gender fuckery.
No, yeah.
Okay. The Red Saber. All right.
Okay, so how is this different from the other saber?
We're getting there. There's a lot of sabers. I just need you to know that.
Okay.
It's just a class.
Okay.
It's people who use swords.
Saber is a class. I'm aware of that.
This
But
is
she
just a
looks
different.
similar.
Okay, well, the reason there is a particular reason she looks similar. It's because when her game came out, they went to Wada Arco, who designed her, and said, "We want you to design someone who looks like Artoria but is red." So that's why she looks like her, but she's not the same
Okay,
person.
see, that makes more sense.
Okay, she's Roman, and she was a mighty emperor and self-proclaimed beauty in men's clothing. She was an infamous tyrant whose entire life was colored by conspiracy and poison, and then she was assassinated. Oh, Takeuchi designed them?
Caesar?
No, not Julius Caesar.
Hold on, wait.
Oh, was she assassinated? Oh, I actually did not realize that Wada just did the art. Damn. No wonder.
It's not Caesar, hold on. Roman Emperor was assassinated. Not Caesar. So, alright, okay, question.
Mm-hmm.
So, is this character
Yes. This is a
actually a girl?
No.
Like in the history?
No.
Okay.
She's a gender
bend. That's what I figured. Right, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And like, my brain is like going through my Roman emperors.
Yeah. You can generally assume. You know what? I will going forward, I will tell you if they were a gender bend or not.
Okay, yeah, I would appreciate that. Okay.
If I know.
So,
Sometimes it's a little unclear.
can you repeat the hints?
Yeah. A mighty emperor and self-proclaimed beauty in men's clothing. An infamous tyrant whose entire life was colored by conspiracy and poison. AKA a tyrant who was known for poisoning their rivals and, political enemies.
Mm-hmm. Like you said, but it's a gender bend, so it's not.
Yes,
okay.
not a woman.
Not a woman. Okay.
Rome did not have female emperors.
I know that. I wasn't okay. I know. I know that. That's no.
We got to a bad start. What'd you say, Nero?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that's yes. Nero. There you go. Yes. All right. The next one, I'm banking entirely off of you looking at the design and being like, wait a minute. Oh, here we go. Oh, wait, where did the chat go? There we go. Okay. Chat's back for you. All right. The servant is English. For... in universe, this servant was a woman. But in the real world... Well, this one doesn't really exist in the real world. Hey, you'll see. This is a corrupted version of a servant. She was corrupted by the Holy Grail. And this is the merciless side of one of the servants we already saw.
We would say this looks like Sabers or Artoria.
Yes, but
yeah.
So, but we had a rule earlier
that there had to be different people.
Yes. So what is she? She's not Artoria. She's Artoria. What? Because we're not including alts, but we are including something else.
Like different personalities, right? So
I called them something very specific.
Alters?
Yes.
So she's Artoria's altar.
Yeah, she's literally called Artoria Altar.
Okay. Yeah. I had to say it like that. Okay. Yeah. I wasn't sure.
I think actually in the original, like in her original appearance, I think they might have just called her Dark Saber or something, but now she's called Artoria Altar because there's like, she's not the only one. But also in the original thing that she appeared in, Artoria was known as Saber. She wasn't known as Artoria, so I gotta do this every time. All right. Our first man on the list. Wow. Here we go. I had to find him. Sorry. On my notes. All right. So he's German. Well, German-ish. He was a hero from the... God, I hope I can say this right. It's like the Nibelunglied, something like that. I can't fucking say it, but that's the name of the story. He wielded a sacred sword called Balmung and was a dragon slayer that defeated the dragon Fafnir. He is often confused with another hero named Sigurd, who is from Norse mythology, and sometimes
I know that one.
Sometimes it is believed that they are the same person, but it's unclear if they actually are.
Okay.
But regardless if they are the same person, this would be the German version of him.
So wait. He's the German version of Sigurd?
Yeah, basically. They actually have two different swords, so I'm of the opinion that they're probably not the same person. But depending on where you look, the dragons that they slayed have the same name, which is why it gets confusing.
Okay. This is me banking off of knowledge that I should not be banking off of, and not my history major.
Oh God.
But is this? I'm throwing out a wild guess here. Shanann?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Only thing I could think of.
All right.
And I know it's wrong, obviously, but
Then do you want your answer?
Yes.
It's Siegfried.
Oh, I should have known. No. Ah.
Were you banking off of Fire Emblem knowledge?
Yes. It's the only thing I can think of.
Ray can see chat, by the way.
I can see, yes, I can see chat.
She can see you laughing at her. All right. Here's the next one. He is also Roman. He was one of ancient Rome's greatest heroes, having shown outstanding prowess as a general during the Gallic Wars, the expeditions to Britannia, and other endeavors. He was a playboy and self-proclaimed descendant of the goddess Venus. He supposedly fathered children with both humans and fairies alike, and he is often associated with the Egyptian queen Cleopatra. I literally forgot the word queen for a moment.
Oh my god, I know who this guy is, but I have to remember his name.
Cleopatra should have been a dead giveaway.
Right, exactly, with Cleopatra, exactly, yeah.
You fucking guessed him earlier. Can't with you.
Oh my god, his name. When you said Cleopatra, immediately I knew exactly who you were talking about, but my brain is like, wait, what's his name?
I would hope you know him. I would hope you knew who I was talking about because you said his name earlier.
Caesar.
Yes.
Perfect.
It's Julius Caesar.
Alright.
You've actually gotten more right than you've gotten wrong.
But that's I'm surprised.
No, it's about to change. Don't worry about it. You will not get this one right.
No.
You will not get this one right. First off, I would just like to ask you a question. Looking at this person, where do you think she is from? You won't get it right.
I'm assuming it's like an actual country and not like a fake Go world, right?
Correct. Well, Jules gave it away, but space bunny.
No, I have no clue.
Okay,
My only guess would be somewhere in Eastern Europe, but I'm not sure.
no. So, first off, this person was male, in real life. Like in
Mm-hmm.
the real world, this person was a male historical figure. In Fate Go
Mm-hmm.
World, once we reveal the answer, I will explain to you what the fuck is going on with this person. But anyway, this person was Mongolian. Um,
Mm.
uh, they were a great king who created an even greater empire that, like,
Wait,
stretched.
Genghis Khan?
No,
No.
um, it stretched
Okay,
for a
continue.
long way, but they were the great hero from the 5th century that conquered empires from Western Asia to Russia, Eastern Europe, and even Gaul. It said that they brought forth the ruin of the Western Roman Empire. I'm gonna be honest, it was hard to pin down, like, a, a
Well, the people who destroyed the Western Roman Empire are the Germanics. So,
I'm going off of what I could find for her. I mean, you're not gonna get it either way. This design gives you
no.
absolutely nothing.
No, this design gives me nothing. Absolutely nothing.
She's supposed to be
Um,
Attila the Hun.
oh my god, that name was in my head, but I was like, no.
So,
No
so,
way.
so, I'm not gonna go. The really, really watered down version of this is that in Fate, she was an alien, effectively, not exactly, but basically. And then she came to Earth, and the Huns just thought she was really cool, so she decided to lead them, and
Oh
became
my
known as
god.
Attila the Hun.
That's ridiculous.
That's like the really watered down version of it. There's more to it, but like, that's the TLDR. Ah.
God, I knew we were gonna get anime historical figures, but my god.
Some of them, I will say, some Fate bullshittery is like really a lot, man. Oh, that's right, she is. Okay, so this guy's French. Ew, down with the French. I'm joking. I'm joking. He was a French nobleman and soldier, frequently vaunted as a hero for taking Orleans. I think that's how it's said, Orleans. Along with the holy maiden Jeanne d'Arc in the 100-Year War. He's an uptight yet he's uptight yet valorous. I added a word. For his acts, he was given the title of Marshal, which was the highest honor for any soldier. I don't know if you know anything about anyone associated with Jean.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's Jean d'Arc, but I'm trying to think of...
I'm gonna butcher the fuck out of his name. I am not good with French. Okay. His name... Oh, God. I'm sorry in advance to anyone who speaks French. It's Guile de Ray. Something like that.
Yeah, I can see how that'd be hard to pronounce.
Yeah, it's spelled Gillesderais. I did my best. I'm sorry. I know very rudimentary French. Next up, another Frenchman. I actually know how to say this one's name. Oh, all right. So this one, personal favorite of mine, canon trans persons. The legendary figure from 18th and 19th century France, so they lived right there on the cusp. A superior swordsman and author skilled in both combat and literary arts, the servant worked as a spy for the French intelligence against many powerful nations and acted as an ambassador and dragoon regiment commander. Because I was going to tell you whether they were gender bent or not. In Fate Go, they're considered like non-binary, But in history, they were canonically a trans woman, like in real life. So I just like, if that clarifies anything for you. Wait, did I have that
No,
backwards? Let me look that up actually really fast. I might have had that backwards. I don't want to.
I highly doubt you had that backwards because I don't think non-binary was like.
No, not the non-binary part. I'm stupid real fast. Well, the British Museum says that they lived openly as both a man and a woman. So, all right.
Oh, non-binary it is.
I guess that's what it is. All right.
All right.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you know any. No. All right.
I don't.
It is. Their name is the Chevalier d'Eon. Another stupid ass French name.
No, I am not as good with my French people as I am with others.
That's okay. Hopefully you know this one. This is the only OC I left in because I thought you would know him. Yes.
I know him.
Yes. Should have watched them.
Face.
Yes. Do you know his name?
Gilgamesh?
No! What? I can't.
Wait, no, it's not Gil.
No, it's
hold
not.
On. Wait, no, you're right. It's not. Shoot. You said his name. Is this Ku?
No, this is Ku's boyfriend.
Oh, wait.
You're close. I can't.
I'm crying here.
This is Gilgamesh. I'm clipping that shit. It's so good.
No. Oh my god. I've seen this man's face. You have shown me this man's face.
I know.
So many times.
I know. He's the housewife.
Oh my god.
It is probably less offensive than the actual Gil design.
No, this is... Oh. Not Gil. It's not Ku. It's that... Oh, what's his name?
Do you want the first letter?
Yes.
Starts with an E.
Oh, okay. No, that sounds familiar. E.
Stop it.
He's the guy you wrote the fanfic about.
Yes, he is.
It's killing me because I genuinely... His name is escaping me. This is... Oh my god.
I can't. He's truly living up to the title of Faker, isn't he, Jules? His whole shtick is that he learned how to fight by copying Gil. I just need you to know that.
I genuinely... Oh my... I don't remember his name. I feel embarrassed because you showed me him so many times and I don't remember his name.
His name is Emiya.
Oh! Yes. Now that you said it, yes.
It's so funny.
I have failed. I recognized the character. I was like, wait! Gil was the first name. I was like, wait, no. This is wrong.
That reassures me for one of the trick ones I added in. Alright, please.
Yes. This one is Gil.
Yes, this is Gil. This is my boy.
This one.
Yes.
This is the free space.
Yeah, this is your free space. You have one other free space in here.
Yeah.
Alright, I think this one probably actually will be pretty easy for you once I read out the hint. Alright, he's from English folklore. Stories, myths, I don't really know. He's a faceless, nameless, chivalrous thief.
Robin Hood?
Oh yeah, wow. That was fast. That's Robin Hood.
I was guessing that before, but I was waiting for you to say it just in case.
Yeah, no, that's Robin Hood. Wow, that was fast. Alright, I got that marked down. Some of these are really easy, but the ones that are hard are like
really
stupid. Yeah, alright. This is a Greek servant. She's famous for being the first to land a shot during the Caledonian boar hunt. She was also a member of the Argonauts.
Oh no, not a chance.
You don't know your Greek myth?
Oh, is she from mythology, or is she a real person?
I mean, with Greeks, generally, as far as the Argonauts go, it's hard to tell. So many of them were associated with gods that it's hard to tell if they really existed, but generally you could regard them as myth. Yes. I mean, the Caledonian boar was like a massive ass like boar so big that it was said to have been like an actual monster, which sounds like a myth to me.
Is she actually a woman in history?
I believe so.
In the myth, I mean.
Yeah, her name is spelled differently, though, as far as I remember.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
she was a
I don't
woman
know.
in history.
I don't know. All
Okay.
I can think. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, it's Atalante.
No, no chance. No way I would have known.
Okay, or Atalanta. Either one's correct. I'm a big Greek mythology head. All right, you probably won't know this one either. Then she's also Greek. All right, so she is the middle sister of the Gorgon sisters. Which most people only know the youngest of the Gorgon sisters. So
yeah, the youngest one is that's Medusa.
Correct.
Okay.
But this is middle sister. She's the epitome of men's desires, the perfect idol, a goddess that was born as the ideal maiden. She's called the middle sister, but she and the elder sister are basically twins. Their ages are like minutes apart.
No.
Okay.
I don't know.
This is Uriale. Uriale? I'm not exactly sure how to say it.
No way.
Yeah.
No way. I mean, I know my moderately surface level Greek mythology, not like deep Greek mythology.
Right.
You know.
This is a Persian hero. He was a legendary hero that was a warrior for King Manusher, who is dubbed the final king of ancient West Asia, which is a weird ass way to say that, but whatever. He ended the war between the Persians and the Turks that lasted for 60 years, and is the hero of salvation that gave both peoples peace and tranquility. There's a lot of really obscure people in here.
Yeah, there's a lot of these are really obscure. So
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know who this guy was before FitGo.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, his name is Arash.
No way.
Arash? I don't actually know how to say his name. I don't think he actually ever says his name. So I have no idea how to pronounce it. Alright. Here we go.
These pictures don't help me at all, except for the Robin Hood one. The Robin Hood picture is the only one that has helped me, or the ones I did not already know.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of what makes this funnier to me. Is that the designs are just really unhelpful. They're gonna get progressively worse, I promise.
Oh no.
All right.
What's this?
So this servant is Hungarian. She's the model for the Countess of Blood. Well, technically she is, but for some reason she was summoned as a 14-year-old who wants to be an idol and is also a dragon. But this is from the time before she committed all the heinous crimes that earned her the name Countess of Blood and made a lot of people consider her a vampire. And I will also
Was it a
accept...
factory?
Yes, actually, that is correct.
Yes. Thank you, Castlevania.
Yeah, this is the Elizabeth Battery. Please tell me you know this.
Isn't that cool?
Yes, this is cool.
Let's go. Yes.
That's my boy.
Free space.
I'm sorry. This one, I don't know if you'll get him. I don't know how much Japanese history you know.
I know some. I
All right.
took a course on it in school.
Well,
In college.
he was the most famous monk in Japanese history who earned his fame along by serving with Minamoto no Yoshitsune, who was known as Ushiwakamaru in her childhood. His childhood, I guess. He was a man in history.
Mm-hmm.
So this was one of Ushiwakamaru's retainers.
No, it didn't go that deep. I don't know.
Okay.
Retainers and stuff.
That's fine. This is Musashi Bobenkei.
Nope, no way.
Okay. I actually did know who this was before Fate Go, but only because a lot of anime likes to base characters off of him. All right, you might know this one. So he's Spartan. He was the king of Sparta, the country where... Oh, that's not important information. I don't know why they left that in. So he's the king of Sparta, who, in order to stop the invasion of the Persians, he took only 300 men in the famous Battle of Thermopylae.
I know this battle,
Yes.
but I do not remember his name.
There's a whole ass fucking movie about it.
I know, but I didn't watch the movie.
Do you cede?
I concede. I don't know.
It's Leonidas the First.
Nope. Nope. That name doesn't ring any bells. See, I knew I would be failing miserably.
Mm-hmm.
This is what happens when
You're actually
you
not
take these
doing
courses
that
like
bad.
7 years ago.
You're only failing by... Hang on, I have to do math. You've got 7 right and 11 wrong, so it's actually not that bad.
Yeah. No, I don't know. We'll see how this goes when we keep going.
Yeah. I mean, I have no idea if we'll get through all of them, but okay. So this guy is Roman. He was the nation-building hero that appears in Roman mythology. He was born to the war god Mars. Jesus Christ, I can talk. And the beautiful Princess Sylvia. He was raised by a divine wolf. And he's the man who built Rome, like founded Rome. In Roman mythology.
Romulus?
Correct. Yes. He actually got like a fancy version called Romulus Quirinius. And I almost included it, and then I realized they're quite literally the exact same dude. Just one of them is fancy. And I was like, never mind. Alright, so this servant is great because she's the youngest of the 3 Gorgon sisters.
Medusa?
Yes. Also, you're right, Jules. I did forget to mention that Romulus's gender is quite literally Rome. Like, that's just what it is.
Oh my god. See, now we're evening out. Now I'm at 9 right, 11 wrong.
Actually, you're at 10 right. Because you got Romulus
10 right?
Yeah. Alright,
Better.
so... This guy's English as far as I could tell, but, I had a little bit of trouble figuring this out. So, forgive me if that isn't actually right.
Mm-hmm.
So, this servant is known for killing a dragon with the sacred sword Ascalon. He mounts a horse named Bayard that can negate any enemy attack once. And he's a saint.
He's a saint.
Yes.
Do we have a time period,
Um,
perchance?
I mean, I don't know if saints really have time periods, but I can look it up. Sure, I can
No, no,
spell.
I mean for this man's life. I mean,
Mm, two. He was born in 275 AD and died in 303 AD.
okay.
There you go.
That was a long time ago.
Yes, it was.
But okay.
And he's the. Well, I spelled it wrong. But
So many saints.
there are. Would you like to know what he was the patron saint of?
Yes, that would be helpful.
He's the patron saint of knights, soldiers, scouts, fencers, and archers. He is also invoked against the plague and leprosy and venomous snakes.
I feel like I should know this guy. I really do feel like I should know this guy.
I don't know.
But
I don't know saints, so I don't blame you.
I do know a few saints, like quite a few saints, but I don't know this one. What's his name?
Saint Georgios, or Saint George.
Like, mm. Oh, that was obvious. Go on. Some of these, I'm just like, some of these, I'm like, okay, there's no way I would have got it. Some of them, I want to bang my head against the wall.
All right.
That was one of them.
So this guy's English. He's the most well-known pirate in the world, and he's a scoundrel who kind of solidified the concept of pirating in the public consciousness. He conquered the Caribbean Sea and acquired a massive fortune. And yes, Blackbeard.
Okay.
Yeah, that's him.
Nice.
I almost use his summer costume because I think it's really, he looks really cute in it, but I thought that it would not, I thought that this looked more like a pirate, so
It definitely does look like.
Yeah, his summer costume, they put him in a Hawaiian shirt.
I really love that this just, they're like, oh, these are historical figures, and then it just booms out.
Yeah, it only gets worse with her ascensions. This is probably like the least boob.
No.
So she is British, and I do want to state that the reason I defined it as British and not English is because she's from Britannia, not like modern day England. Because she was the young queen of ancient Britannia during the 1st century. Unable to forgive the Roman Empire after their vicious invasion, which disgraced herself and her daughters, she rallied the kings into a rebellion, but ultimately lost her life when Emperor Nero's army crushed them. Later, she became known as the Queen of Victory.
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
No, it's Queen Boudica.
No. Definitely wouldn't have happened.
I love whenever I say the name and you're like, yeah, that I don't know who the fuck that is. I should have used this person's costume because I fucking hate this outfit, but I didn't think about it. Their costume is still Japanese.
This is one weird outfit.
I'm gonna be honest. So this character actually is in Melty Blood type Lumina, and they put a like bodysuit underneath her armor, and it looks infinitely fucking better. I don't know what they were thinking.
Yeah, I think this looks like 1/8 of an outfit.
Yes, it does.
Like,
it's very bad. It's very bad. Anyway, she's Japanese. She You mean her voice actor? Yeah, I think she is. Ray did not play Dragalia though, so that doesn't mean anything to her. This servant was a military. Oh wait, what? Oh yeah, she was. You're right. You're right. She was technically speaking, under another name, under her other name. This servant was a military commander with a story so tragic you could say that everyone in Japan knows her name. She was gifted with both talent and charisma, but abandoned by her brother, Yoritomo, and was defeated alongside her retainers, including Benkei. So that guy we literally were just talking about, Musashi Benkei.
Yeah, I know.
So there's two names that you could guess here. Because she has a childhood name, and then when she became a military commander, she was gifted like a... I don't know, it's like a formal name, I guess you could call it. I don't remember what the proper term is, yeah.
But no, I don't know.
This
also,
would be...
her outfit is so weird.
I know, it's really bad. This is Ushi Wakamaru. Ushi Wakamaru. Otherwise known as... I'm gonna scroll back because I do not remember the first part of her name. But yes, in Dragalia Lost, she was known as Yoshitsune. Because that's the last part of her name. Her formal name is Minamoto no Yoshitsune. There you go. Alright. I'm gonna go to the next one. Alright. I sure hope I didn't include this guy twice.
Well, if you did it, I get a free space.
Yeah, well, hypothetically. He's got two different versions, a young one and an old one. So... This guy is Macedonian. In the 4th century BC, he was the young prince of Macedonia. He was discovered with various wise men, starting with the philosopher Aristotle. And he was a genius. He loved the Iliad and was considered to be the manifestation of possibility himself, and then he went on to become the king of conquerors when he grew up. Oh, I did include him twice.
Alexander the Great?
Yes, that's exactly who that is.
Yep, I knew the one what you said, Macedonian.
Yeah. Why is this image so fucking crusty? Hers isn't. Hers looks fine.
was laughing at me, but I got it, so...
Here we go. Alright, so she's French, and I'm going to laugh if you don't get her. Because her description makes it very clear who she is. I think. She was the Queen of France, born into the House of Habsburg. She was queen to King Louis the 16th. And
Marie Antoinette?
Yes.
That one was obvious. But what is this image?
Girl, I don't know. Her hat baffles me. She has a fucking crystal horse. I don't know. Don't question it. It's fate. Just let it happen.
Oh my god.
Alright, so the next servant is another saint. I'm gonna be really honest. I could not find a clear... I could not clarify exactly where she was from. But she was a woman in the real world. So, she's a holy maiden who calmed an evil dragon named Tarask. She was led by the words of the Messiah along with her brother and sister, and became a person of unshakable faith. She was perfect, abundant in charm and beauty, and a holy maiden. Oh, I don't know. That just repeats the fucking same thing. Okay, there you go. She was a perfect beauty, abundant in charm. There you go. The big thing is she calmed the evil dragon Tarask.
Mm-hmm.
And she's a saint. With her titties out.
With her titties out.
With her titties out. Also, not that this is going to help you at all, but in Fate, she happens to really like boxing.
No, that would not help me at all, but thank you. No, I have no idea who this lady is.
This is Saint Martha.
Yeah, no, there's no way we're talking.
Okay. I actually don't fucking know who she is either, so.
Yeah.
All right. This is another Greek servant. Hang on. My wrist rests. Okay, there we go. So she's the holder of the Golden Fleece. And she's a witch who was taught magecraft by Hecate and then also Circe. She was taken from her country by Jason and then was branded the Witch of Betrayal after being betrayed by Jason and led astray. But I mean, if you don't... so she was one of the Argonauts for a while.
Yeah, I don't know too much about the Argonauts.
All right. Well, this is the Witch Medea.
Oh. The name sounds familiar, but
okay.
I don't think... Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten that.
Okay. I'm an Argonaut.
I do know like the Golden Fleece and Hecate
yeah.
and stuff like that, but
that's all right. I'm an Argonauts enjoyer. What can I say? All right. So just a little fun fact before we start. If you're familiar with Dio Brando from JoJo's, like you know what his voice sounds like, right?
Yes.
His voice actor voices this kid.
What?
Yeah.
Is it good or is it deep?
It's deep. It's really funny.
Oh my god.
No, it's great. It's perfect. I love it. Anyway, this servant is Danish. He's considered one of the world's great 3 fairy tale authors, but during his life he suffered constant setbacks. With frustrations and failures, he's known for writing The Little Mermaid and The Little Match Girl. Please tell me you know who wrote those.
Christian Andersen?
Yes.
Okay.
This is Hans Christian Andersen. Supposedly, according to him, he was summoned like this because as a child, that was when he was at his most creative, but he has the mind of an adult man. So he's like, it's like the mixture of his 2 like peak forms. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway,
bizarre.
It's fate. Don't worry about it. This guy's English. You're gonna.
This game is so weird.
Yeah. This guy's English. I'm fairly certain you're going to get him. He is the most renowned playwright and actor. Though most people just know him as a playwright. Yeah. There you go. I didn't even have to get through the whole thing. All right. 15 correct, 16 wrong. What do you know?
Not bad.
I hate this guy. He looks like a clown.
He looks like he's built on steroids.
I just hate clowns, man. What? You're not a clown fucker? I'm sorry, I do not like the clown. So he's German, technically. He's a character from a story. Okay, you're right. Actually, when he dresses normal, he's hot, but not like this. He's the demon. He's the demon of temptation who appeared in the story Faust, which was a play by Goethe. Betting with God to see if Dr. Faust could be corrupted, he tried to pull Faust into the path of evil.
Oh no.
Are you familiar with this play? No?
No, I am not.
This is Mephistopheles.
No shot.
Okay. Sty, I want you to know that earlier she guessed the wrong person as Gilgamesh.
Correct. I recognized him, but I didn't.
You did.
So I was like, oh.
But
Gil.
it wasn't.
No.
It wasn't Gil.
It was a reflex. Okay.
All right. So this guy's French. He was a world-renowned composer and performer.
Already a fight against him, but okay.
Correct. It is. He lived in the 18th century and possessed a sense of sound that is considered out of this world. He wrote all kinds of works. He wrote piano concertos, orchestral works, operas, all kinds of stuff. He sometimes was in the employ of the French court. Other times he was nearly broke. And his death was rather mysterious. A lot of people believe he was assassinated by Antonio Salieri, but historians have never been quite sure.
The French part is what's getting me.
Do I need to tell you some of his famous works? Will that help you?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, my keyboard turned off. Hang on.
That would help me immensely.
His most famous, piano solo piece is probably called a Requiem. It's just Requiem. It's rumored that he wrote it because he knew he was dying, and wrote it as to be effectively his last work. He wrote an opera called The Marriage of Figaro. He was also known for writing his operas in several languages, so he would write both French operas and German operas, which at the time was very unheard of, and sometimes he would write them in Italian. He wrote Don Giovanni, The Magic Flute. I don't think you would know any of the German operas. I'm going through the ones that are more well known.
No.
He wrote the Turkish March.
I'm going through all my composers in my head that I know. But...
This guy is really fucking famous.
I know. I can tell. I'm not into classical music like that. I mean, okay. I know people's. I mean, I know composers, but
3 names. He has 3 names. His name is made up of 3 names. And his last name starts with an M. If that doesn't help you, I have nothing else to give you. Mozart? Yes.
Okay, because I don't know Mozart. I mean, I know him. I just didn't know,
Okay. I did my best.
What he wrote.
I did my best.
Yeah.
I
don't know classical music, okay? I don't.
It's okay.
He was the first thing that came into my head. But...
He's our only composer on the list, as far as I remember. All right, so
him. Yeah. You showed me him.
I did
earlier.
I told you the name of the vessel, so you don't know anything about the servant himself. Right. So this is a pseudo servant. Basically, it's a mage serving as a vessel for a servant who is either a divine spirit and therefore is too powerful to manifest on their own, or someone who is too weak to manifest on their own and needs to use a mage's magical circuits. This is the latter. This is a guy who's too weak to manifest on his own. The servant in question is Chinese. He is well known as a politician and serviceman during the Three Kingdoms era of China. It's said that he played a great role in the small, weak kingdom of Shu's resistance of the major kingdom of Wei for quite a long time. And during this Holy Grail War, meaning Fate Go's Holy Grail War, Lord El Meloui II, otherwise known as Waver, is serving this as vessel.
Nope. I don't know.
You don't know your Chinese history?
I mean, I know
the big stuff.
I took the big stuff, yeah.
Okay. His name is Zhi Liang, which I'm gonna just preface everyone in advance. My Chinese pronunciation is really fucking bad. So, I'm sorry.
You ready for Kat to come in the chat and roast you?
She would never watch my streams.
I know.
So, it's not an issue.
You just gotta clip that part and then send it to her.
No. All right. This one. Okay. So this guy's Celtic. I'm just going to read the description that I wrote. The hero who wields a lance inherited from his mentor Skahak, but also wields runes based from Norse legend. In this form, he fancies himself a guide to his master. It's possible that this druid is also housing another spirit. AKA, he's a pseudo-servant. Kind of like how Waver... Huh?
Mordred?
No, Mordred's English.
I'm just guessing. I wasn't sure.
Okay, so first off, I would like to ask you a question. Who does this look like? We already saw him once.
I know. He looks familiar, but I don't remember.
Oh my god, you got him immediately. My blue Lancer boy. I only included him because technically this is a different person, but he goes by the same name. You can guess the same name. You don't have to guess the name of the other spirit that is in him. That he is like a vessel for.
I don't remember!
Oh my god.
I know.
He's the one I wrote the fic about. Come on.
Oh! Emiya?
Not Emiya, the other one.
It's Ku.
It's Ku. Yes, this is a different Ku,
No!
but it's Ku. This Ku happens to be a vessel for Odin. That's why he's separate.
Oh.
And by my own rules, that means I had to include him. Because that counts him as an alter. But, like, he's still called Ku. So...
He looks familiar, so I was just like, I know,
Yeah, it's quite literally
I
him. The really funny thing is
God.
that this version of Ku calls himself Grimir the Sage. But, like, he's literally not Grimir the Sage, he's Odin. Like, I don't know, man. He's just doing all kinds of whack ass stuff. So, this guy's Japanese. Hang on. Okay. He was a swordsman, known as the rival of Musashi Miyamoto. And he was a true prodigy who mastered Ganryu. Oh god, that came out of my mouth really bad. I'm so sorry. At a really young age and was seen as someone without a match. He also, notoriously, was not a real person. Musashi was a real person, and then somewhere along the line during Musashi's, you know how people just become like legend, right? Like where Musashi's exploits became less historical and more mythological. This guy just kind of got thrown in there as like a rival to Musashi, but he never really existed.
Yeah, there's no way I would know who this guy is.
His name is Sasaki Kojiro.
No way.
Some of these, man, I'm telling you.
The art is nice, though.
Yeah, he's pretty. This guy, I just put Middle Eastern for where the region he's from because I'm gonna be honest with you, I could not nail down where exactly this group of servants originated from. Because every time I tried to look them up, all I got was Fate Go stuff, which was not helpful. So,
That's definitely not helpful.
He's the leader of a cult of assassins based in the Middle East, aka the Old Men of the Mountain, one of the leaders of the legendary group, whose name would later become the root word for the English assassin. So like the word, the you really only need to get like it's word of particular trait, if that makes sense. Like he's got this whack ass arm, right?
Yeah.
You really only need to get the first word, the one that was the one that assassin is a derivative of. That's the only one I'm really asking of you. The rest of it is dumb. And I we can't give you more than that.
Can you repeat the hint?
Yes. This servant is the leader of a cult of assassins based in the Middle East, aka the Old Men of the Mountain. So he was one of the leaders of a legendary group whose name would later become the root word for the English assassin. This was this was a group where they discarded their names. And the title of Old Man of the Mountain was like just handed down. So it was not like a hereditary thing or anything. It was just like passed to the next person who was deemed worthy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. It's hard. It's okay. His name is Hassan of the Cursed Arm.
Okay.
And his arm certainly is cursed.
Yeah, that definitely looks cursed.
Yeah.
Is this another one of the Gorgon sisters?
It is indeed, and I'm just gonna let you have that one. Wait, actually, real quick, which one is it? Just out of, like, okay, just
it has to be the oldest one this time, right? Because
yes.
you did the other two.
Yeah, okay, there you go. I'm just gonna let you have this one. Her name is Steno.
Yeah.
And, also, I just want you to know, this is... back when, well, we'll see her later, but there's, a gold star... like a 5-star assassin that is very popular. And back when she came out, people kept getting like baited where they would pull a 5-star assassin thinking that it would be her, and instead it was Steno.
Oh, no.
So a lot of people don't like Steno, and she's on a lot of people's like insta burn lists.
She debated everyone.
Yeah. All right. All right. I would consider this person to be pretty major Chinese history, but I don't really know. So she's Chinese. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not certain if she was a woman or not in real history. But she was an assassin who plotted the death of the first emperor of China and was one step shy of accomplishing it. But she was caught before she could go through with it. So she was plotting to assassinate Emperor Chen Shihuang.
Nope.
Right?
Nope, I already know. No.
This is Jinke. Jinke?
No.
Oh, yeah, that's probably it. It's Jinke. Oh my god, what is going on with my mouse cursor? I like custom cursors. Having a moment.
What is with his face?
What do you mean?
Like, his other eye.
Oh, it's just the
It's
angle.
like...
Oh, she is a genderbend? Okay, thank you for that. I was not certain of that. I think he's really cute. Personally. Anyway. So he was French.
Obviously.
Yeah, of course.
The guillotine didn't give it away.
I'm really hoping that guillotine tells you who the fuck he is, but we'll see. So he was the 4th head of his house that served as the executioner in Paris for generations. During the tumultuous French Revolution, he executed people of various social classes. With the introduction of the guillotine, he further increased his numbers.
Robespierre?
No.
No.
No. I can't tell you the name of his house that he was from, because that gives it away.
It gives it away, yeah. Not
let me look something up real fast before I say it, but I think... Oh my god, why is this man an Ikemen vampire? He was the royal executioner during the reign of King Louis XVI. Like the royal executioner. But I want to know, did he...
Alright.
I'm looking for something specific, because it was mentioned in Fako, but I don't know if it actually...
I don't remember. I don't know the name of the royal executioner, though.
I'm looking for something really specific. Okay, yes. Alright. I can give you a list of people that he executed.
I don't know. I don't think this will help me, but go ahead.
Well, he's the one who executed Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette and Charlotte Corday.
Oh my god. He's the one where Marie Antoinette stepped on his foot.
Yes. He also executed Robespierre.
I don't know his name. I don't know what his name is.
Okay.
Yeah. What's his name?
Charles Henri Sanson.
No.
Or Sanson, I guess. French be hard, man. French has a whole bunch of weird ass sounds.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this one's obvious.
Edward Scissorhands?
Girl, why would he be in Fake Go?
I don't know. We have guys who were rivals of legendary swordsmen that didn't actually exist in Fake Go.
Stop.
You gotta give me and a guy from a play.
Look at his fucking face. Edward fucking.
Bring me the hint.
Edward fucking Scissorhands. I can't. He's from a really famous musical. Like a really famous musical where a dude wears a mask on a...
That's another guess.
Girl,
I don't think that's it either.
Sweeney Todd is not a famous musical. I just need you to know that.
I know!
And also, again, Sweeney Todd is way too modern, and so is
exactly
Edward Scissorhands. Okay, a musical where a dude wears a mask over only half of his face, please.
Prancer the Opera?
Thank you! Yes, that's who this is.
No, okay.
This is the Phantom of the Opera.
In my defense, I was spitballing and you didn't. I wasn't actually expecting the answers to be right. I was just guessing based on the knives.
You started spitballing before I could even get to my clue. All right. Welcome.
It was funny.
It was funny, but also fucking Edward Scissorhands. All right. So this woman is also Hungarian. She is the essence of a young countess, matured and into a complete. Matured into a complete monster. The part of her younger self that controlled. What the fuck was I writing? So basically, this is the part of her younger self that controls her dark side, allowed to take the front stage. The charm that she possessed is completely gone, and the heartless life of chasing after blood is shown by her new appearance. Something, she's now a vampire.
Right.
Yeah. We saw her younger self earlier.
Carmilla?
Correct.
Nice.
Yeah. No, we haven't seen Dang It, Grandpa.
See, my first thought was Carmilla was immediately my first thought.
Yeah.
And then I remember the rule of you can't. It's not two of the same people, so I thought it might have been the same person.
So
that's why I guess right.
So, for whatever reason, she and Lizzie are considered separate people only because they specifically consider themselves separate people, even though historically they were not two separate people. Because Lizzie,
it's like Castlevania.
Yeah, Lizzie looks at Carmilla and is like, I don't want to grow into that. And Carmilla looks at Lizzie and is like, ugh, I cannot believe I was ever that. So that's the only reason I let them be separate, is because they specifically do not like to be associated with each other. All right. This woman was Dutch, and she was a woman in history. She was a female spy that was active. I think during... Oh, I gotta check this. I didn't write that down. Oh, I hit the the caps lock instead of what I wanted. Oopsie. She was active right at the turn of the 20th century. She lived a very strange experience because she posed as a prostitute and a stripper, where she conned military officers into giving her sensitive information, and then until she was eventually caught and executed as a spy. It was World War II. No, it was not, girl. No, it was not. She died in 1917. That was World War I. Like, now that I'm looking at that number, I realize that was World War I. She was active during World War I. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
I think I know this person, but I don't know their name.
Damn.
The story sounds very familiar to me.
Yeah, I'd heard her story before, but I was not familiar with her name.
Yeah,
I'm quite fond of her though. I think she's so cute.
I like the art.
Yeah, I just love the way they did her eyes. She's so cute.
Yeah, no, she is very cute. But no, I don't remember her name.
Her name is Mata Hari.
Yeah, no. Okay, a world war, okay.
They are significantly different world wars. Speaking of world wars, how do we still not have, Franz Ferdinand in this game? Is that considered poor taste?
No, there's other... No, he's a historical figure.
She is good. Hang on. The thing is, you're not using her right. She's a buffer. And debuffer. She's not a DPS. You just gotta use her right. I'm planning to make a video on it. Justice for my girl. Anyway. So, this hero was Greek. But, I do feel the need to clarify that he did have a Roman name and was very popular in Roman mythology. That's just very important for me to state.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, in a lot of Western media that he's featured in, his Roman name is actually more commonly used. Though Fago uses his original Greek name, so that's what we're using here. He was one of the two greatest heroes in Greek mythology. He was a demigod, born from Zeus, as many of them are, because Zeus did not know how to put that dick away.
No, he did not.
He took on a series of trials as a result of his feud with Hera, and overcame all of them. He also has a Disney movie about him.
Hercules?
Yes.
Or Heracles? Whichever one is
it doesn't matter which one.
More. Yeah.
It would be Heracles here, but yeah, Hercules is the name. He's the Roman name. Okay. I don't know, man. The Romans fucking loved him. And also, just an interesting Fago lore tidbit. He is one of the few servants who can manifest into almost every single class. But for whatever reason, he manifests as a berserker most of the time. I don't remember the reason. I know Jules knows, but I don't remember off the top of my head. All right. You know, I just generically put Roman here. Oh, he was Roman, actually. I'm stupid. This guy was Roman. He was a gladiator from ancient Rome, and also was the leader of the slave war. So he was the one who organized all that. The rebellion was crushed, but his name was engraved in history as the hope of those oppressed. Yes, as we know him, Berserker. Get him, Berserker! Or Berserkar. We do love a good Berserkar in this house. A car made out of Berserker.
No, I don't think I know who this person is.
This is Spartacus.
Oh my god, that name was in my head. Seriously, that name was in my head. I'm not kidding. Like, I'm not saying that just to say it. If I really didn't know, I'm telling you.
I know.
Oh, I feel down. This is one of those headbanging moments.
I don't know if you know who this person is, but I need you to know that this person, we have so many servants related to him, and he absolutely plays no role in this fucking game. I have no idea why he gets so many fucking servants, like, related to him. It's so baffling. So anyway, this guy's Chinese. He was one of the rebellious generals during the Three Kingdoms period. He killed both of his foster fathers. I don't know why he had two. And betrayed countless other people. His distinguished service and feat of arms were unparalleled, and he's counted as one of the strongest in the world of the Three Kingdoms. He had several very, like, notable retainers, but also he had a very famous horse named Red Hair. Oh, they do? What the fuck? And yet here, he's a 3-star. I mean, I guess he's pretty decent for a 3-star, but...
No, I don't know who this person is.
His name is Le Beau.
No way.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know who the fuck he is either. His horse is better than he is, as far as I know. Here's him. Everyone's like, this guy's a problem. Like, okay. First off, I just have to say this guy's really hot. And I'm a big fan of his. And he
is hot.
He has a puppy dog personality. He's really cute. So he's Japanese, obviously. If the Torii Gate was not an indication.
No, it definitely was.
He was one of the 4 heavenly kings that served under Minamoto no Raiko, who was the most powerful mystic slayer during the Heian era. The notability of his childhood name, Kintaro, within Japan rivals that of Momotaro. He was rowdy and unmannered, and very dangerous, but actually he's very compassionate and just. I'm sorry, Lu Bu is a robot?
What? I didn't think we had robots in Fate Go.
Oh, we have lots of robots in Fate
no.
Go. We have aliens too.
Oh lord.
Like at least 5 of the servants I cut were just AI. Like, quite.
Oh my god.
Anyway, this guy.
Mm-mm.
No.
I don't know. He's hot though.
He is hot. Sakata Kintoki.
Mm-hmm.
That's him. And just as a fun fact, his favorite word is golden.
Oh boy.
His favorite dogs are golden retrievers. Because they're golden. He's so lame.
That makes sense.
He's so lame. In Fate lore, what? Why? He's like the love child of Dio and Cars. Stop! So this guy's Romanian. He's the first of the vampires. Not in Fate Go lore, but in real world lore. Because in Fate Go lore, vampire lore is really fucking stupid, so don't think about that. In real world history, he's the first of the vampires. Like the origin of the vampires.
Is it not? Is it not Dracula?
It is Dracula.
Okay.
Yes, it is Dracula.
Okay, I'm second guessing myself now.
Yeah, it is Dracula, but I just needed to clarify that in Fate lore, vampire lore is really fucking bonkers. So
everything in this game is fucking bonkers.
It is, but the problem is that Fate lore is part of the greater Type Moon universe, the greater Nasuverse, and the vampire lore comes from Tsukihime. So you just can't. So the vampire shit is Tsukihime's fault. We only have 2 vampires in Fate lore, technically. And then the people in history who were called vampires. They were just known for like originating vampire myths. They were not actual vampires, for clarification.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we do have real vampires. But that's why I needed to make that clarification, was they were not actually vampires. They were just posers. So anyway, this guy's Greek. This guy's Greek. He is the monster that lives in the labyrinth. He usually goes by his nickname, but he does actually have a name. Not that I am going to ask you to tell me the name. I just need you to tell me the nickname. He was placed here by King Minos. Minos. I think it's Minos.
Minotaur?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Although apparently his name is Asterios.
Really?
Yeah, his mom gave him a name.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yes.
Yeah, Minotaur. I don't know.
Yeah, his mom gave him a name. And then nobody used it. Except Theseus, I guess. I'm sure Theseus would have. They had a friendship at some point. Theseus is not on this list. Apparently, Theseus just came out. He's not summonable yet.
Oh, you're right, Asterios. Yeah, I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
You're right. I remember now.
Yeah. This guy's Roman. I don't know why his eyes are like that. Don't worry about that. There is no explanation. He is the tyrannical third emperor of the ancient Roman Empire. He was a figure from the 1st century and uncle of Emperor Nero. At first, he was loved as a great king, but then suddenly he became the moon's love and he descended into madness for the few years
Caligula?
Huh?
Caligula?
Correct. Every time I see his name, I just think about that Smith song. It took way too long to add the funny shit, man. You're right. I don't know if you listen to the Smiths. I don't know if I'm just talking out my ass.
No, I don't.
Damn. Me and my sad, druggy music.
I mean, I'll listen to whatever. I've never listened to them, I don't think.
It's just a line in a song called Heaven Knows I'm Miserable Now. But I always think about it. I had a phase in high school where I quite literally listened to nothing but the Smiths, and when I say it's like peak depressed druggy music, except it's like extremely nonsensical. Like I was extremely depressed, and that was like peak depression for me. That's all I listened to. I didn't even like sprinkle in other depression music. Just that. Anyway, this guy's Persian. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know who the fuck this guy was, so I'm sorry. He was the courageous king of ancient Persia. He's known as the last king of Persia in the Achaemenid dynasty. Girl, I don't know how the fuck to say that. I did look up how to pronounce it and I still can't do it. He stood in the way of Iskander as his rival many times. And his art is not helping him.
No. The art is definitely not helping.
Yeah.
Iskander rival, wait, what country was
Persia?
I know he's from Persia, but Iskander was from a rival country? And if so, which country?
No, so Iskander was Macedonian.
Okay, yes, I was asking.
Yes.
Okay.
And this guy was from ancient Persia, but the dynasty was the Achaemenid dynasty. I think that's how you say it.
Yeah, I don't know.
His name is Darius the Third.
That feels like such a basic name.
I know. I don't know who the fuck this guy is. I think this girl's really cute. Although her personality is pretty shit. I'm not gonna lie.
It reminds me of like B2.
Of who?
Chaos, but with like blue hair.
Of who?
B2.
I don't know who that is.
It's the hair and the face shape.
Well, she's Japanese. Obviously.
You
Um,
will know who that is when you get Code Geass, but yeah, continue.
oh, okay. She's from a story, not from actual history. She's from a story.
Oh boy,
She
I'm
fell
definitely
in
not gonna get it then.
She fell in love at first sight with a handsome monk as he was seeking lodging one night during his pilgrimage to Kumano. However, upon visiting the monk late at night, she was rejected. He told her that he needed to make his pilgrimage, and then when he came back, she could ask him again, and then they would see about their courtship. However, she was not satisfied with that, so she followed him and killed him. And the vengeful fury of her delusions transformed her into a dragon. Yeah, baby's first Japanese horror story, basically. And she's the protagonist of that story.
Yeah, but I don't know the story, so...
I'll look up the name of it, but her name is Kiyohime.
Okay.
Yeah. She is...
No, yeah, there's no way I know that.
Yeah, she's from... Literally, what the fuck is the name of the story? The Legend of Kiyohime. It's quite literally what it's called. All right. I'm really sorry about the next one.
What is this?
So I'm just gonna preface this by saying that she is quite literally a different person from the other one that we will see in 3 slides who looks like her. She is Japanese. She is one of 9 tails that was cut off from a rather famous shrine maiden. I have actually no idea what the other name is. She has divinity, but she is? Oh, hang on. Can you quickly DM me what that name would be? So that I can look up a hint for that?
This is bold of you to assume I would actually get this, but okay.
So she's a cat. She enjoys tasty food and napping in the sun, as cats do. Hang on, let me see this. Okay, let me look up the Chinese name real fast. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. This character is also apparently implied to have inherited some of the traits of a favorite consort of King Zhou of Shang, the last king of the Shang dynasty in ancient China. And that person is... So you could use either name.
Girl?
If you want to go with the Chinese name, if maybe that's helpful to you.
I don't know who this person is.
So the Chinese name would be Da Ji. But she's usually just referred to as Tamamo Cat.
Tamamo Cat?
Yeah, that's just her name.
Oh my god.
Well, she's one of the 9 tails of Tamamo, so she's just Tamamo Cat.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
What is this game? How is this a real game? Seriously.
I mean, there's lore there. But Tamamo Cat, who is a dog, yeah, because she's a fox. She's not really a cat. She just thinks she's a cat. But I mean, as a fox, since foxes are cat dogs, I mean, it kind of works. God. Anyway, this guy's Norse. He was the king of the Vikings, who wielded a bloody axe and ruled over Norway for 3 years around the 10th century. After being cast out from the throne, he escaped to England and became a simple lord in a single province. And the bloody axe part is important, as that is part of his name.
I know very little about Vikings.
Oh, that's true.
So...
Tamamo actually isn't a fox. But she wants you to think she's a fox. Alright, well, this is Eric Bloodaxe.
Yeah.
Real creative
No
with that
way.
name there, buddy.
Yeah, that name is a little too basic. There's no way I would have gotten that.
I actually forgot that Tamamo is a jackal. But I'm telling you, that woman...
Is this another saber?
No, this is not a saber. So technically her class is ruler.
Mm-hmm.
Tamamo race fakes, and then she forces the actual canon fox girl to not be a fox girl and instead take on a bat motif. Oh, but not Suzuka. She lets Suzuka be a fox girl. Anyway, this girl's French. We love the French. A lot of French. I'm hoping that her being a flag bearer will give it away for you. She's French and a flag bearer. But anyway, she's a martyr.
There's Dunner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's really all you need to know.
Yep.
I know she does, but she didn't force Suzuka to be anything else. Anyway, hi. Does this person look familiar?
Yes.
All right. So this is a shrine maiden who wanted nothing but to be a good wife. She served Emperor Toba at the end of the Heian period and was known as the most beautiful woman of her day. Some say that she's actually the nine-tailed fox demon in disguise.
Tamamo.
Yeah, Tamamo no Mai. That's her. In Fate.
Context clues.
In Fate lore, Tamamo Cat is one of her tails that she split off from herself. It's the girl, trademark, the wife of all time. We love her. She's terrible. Alright, the next one, I'm sorry in advance. Well, it's pretty basic Greek mythology, so hopefully with my description you will get it, but also I apologize in advance.
What is this? What is this?
Okay, so I have given you two options for the right answer because the servant is listed as the name for the bear. But I will also accept the name of the woman.
Okay, what's the hint?
The servant, the bear, has a constellation named after him and was a famous hunter. And the woman is...
Orion?
Huh?
Orion?
Yes. So who would the woman be, just out of curiosity? Can you make an educated guess? If he's Orion, who would she be? If she's tagging along with Orion.
I'm not sure. My only guess, if we're going Greek mythology, would be Artemis, but I know that's wrong.
No, it's not wrong. That's actually correct.
Really?
Yeah.
So I was second guessing myself.
Yeah, that's correct. So so basically Orion got summoned, but this Orion is a playboy, and Artemis, the alien, yes, because she's an alien and a robot.
Oh no.
She got concerned about Orion being a playboy, so she latched onto his spirit origin, and because she is a more powerful spirit than him, being a divine spirit, she just took it over. Zeus is the crotch. Always remember.
Yeah,
they form a giant Voltron.
Oh my god.
It's amazing.
I want you to know that this is making me want to play or have anything to do with Fate less.
Amazing. It's like anti-propaganda. So this guy's Greek. He was the greatest Trojan warrior during the Trojan War. Some say that without Achilles, it's possible that the war would have ended in a Trojan victory because of him. He also is the older brother of Paris.
Oh my god, what's his name? I don't know how to pronounce it. Agamemnon? I don't know how to pronounce it.
It's not Agamemnon. And also, there's a Fire Emblem character who shares his name, if that helps. Maybe it doesn't. There's a lot of Fire Emblem characters.
No, a lot of Fire Emblem characters. Okay.
I wish I could read Japanese. It's a really normal name. Like, painfully normal.
Okay. See, because like all the names I know from this war, you said, except for I can't pronounce
Agamemnon.
his name, the guy I just said. Right. But it wasn't him either, so
Starts with an H.
this is gonna be one of those headbanging ones. I already know it.
Do you want the answer?
An H, and it's a very normal name.
Yeah, and there's a Fire Emblem character with the same name. Big tanky
Because
guy.
it's not. Because when you said H, and I know this is not right. The first thing that came to my head was Helen, because of Helen of Troy, but I know that's wrong.
No, that's not right.
I know that's not right. I know. So
This guy was actually a dude.
anyway, an actual dude. Nah, tell me. I
It's
don't
Hector.
Oh, yeah, this is one of those headbang ones.
Like, literally a normal ass name.
Yep. Oh, I've had some. You notice the difference of my answers. I have no freaking clue, and then ones that literally cause me to bang my head against the wall because
Yeah.
it's so. One of those ones where I'm just like, I should have known what this was.
All right.
You know?
Well, I wrote out a huge paragraph, but to be honest with you, I think the only thing I need to tell you about this guy is that he fought the giant Goliath.
David?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why he looks like this? I could not tell you. What true white man jump scare?
What is this? What is this?
It's a dual servant.
No. No, you know what I'm talking about. What the hell is up with her boobs?
Yeah. I don't fucking know. So they're English. Obviously pirates. They were two female pirates who were very closely associated with each other.
Are they actually female or
yes, they are actually women. And some historians believe that they were lesbians. They were pirates during the Age of Exploration, so not during the Golden Age of pirates. They met by chance and served under John Rackman. Quad servant. They're weird. They're a weird servant because there's two of them, but you only get like bisexification beam. You're right. It said that one of them was a master with the gun, the blonde one, and then the other one charged decks of enemy ships with their cutlass. That's the little one. They are both adult women. I would just like to clarify. They're both adult women. We have a servant.
Yeah, no.
We have a servant later on who's two of them.
I know this story, but I don't know their names.
You don't need... If you can just get their first names, that's fine. You don't have to necessarily get their last names. Okay. They're very normal first names, for what that's worth.
Go on.
You want to know the answer?
Yes.
It's Anne Bonny and Mary Read.
Nah.
Okay.
I wouldn't have gotten that.
Okay.
No, but I do know the story.
Yeah, we have some other like double servants that we got later on that were like two people where they actually have two people like on the field, but because they were the first one, it's like each ascension No, it actually doesn't. It's always Mary. And then during the like skills and in P, Anne comes out. And then for the summer alt, Anne was like the main one. This is more boobs.
Ooh, vampire boob lady.
She's not a vampire, she's a pirate. She's an English pirate, adventurer, privateer, and captain of a fleet. She traveled around the world and in doing so made England the ruler of the Age of Exploration. She was also the one who destroyed the invincible fleet of Spain. I guess technically she wasn't a pirate, but a lot of people considered one. And brought down the so-called empire in which the sun never sets. This is why she was called the woman who brought down the sun. I'm sorry, she is what now? Okay, we're not talking about that. She's not Queen Elizabeth to me.
Was she an actual woman or a gender bend?
She's a gender bend. I think the reason she's a woman is because she's, as Jules said, she's also Queen Elizabeth in the spirit origin. She's like Queen Elizabeth and this man.
Can you repeat the hint?
Yeah. The servant is an adventurer, privateer, and captain of a fleet. They're the person who traveled around the world and in doing so made England the ruler of the Age of Exploration. They were also the one who destroyed the invincible fleet of Spain and brought down the so-called empire on which the sun never sets. This is why they're called the person who brought down the sun. Okay. That's not why she's a woman? Oh, I see, I see. Man, Fate lore is so bizarre sometimes.
Does this person's name start with an F?
The first name does start with an F, yes.
Magellan? Ferdinand Magellan?
No. Magellan is actually not a servant. Also,
Okay.
Magellan was Spanish. And this person is English.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Did I get the first name right?
No. Ferdinand is a Spanish name. This person is English.
Then I don't know. Wait,
Okay.
wait, don't stop.
Would you like to know the first letter of the last name?
Yes.
It's D. So the initials are FD. Francis is correct.
Is that wrong?
Francis is correct.
Okay, Francis. Okay.
So you just
what's
need
his
the
last
last
name?
name. Yeah, I can see you know who it is.
Yeah, I know who it is.
You were so close. There is no way we're gonna get through this whole thing.
No, I know that. Oh my god.
God, I wanna get to some of the fun ones.
I don't remember his last name. What is it?
It's Francis Drake.
Oh, Headbanger, definitely. I knew
You
who
were
this
so
person was.
close.
Oh no.
God, she's so hot, man. This is my wife.
She's pretty.
Yeah. She's the first unit captain of the Shinsengumi. Of all the talented swordsmen in the group, she was revered as the strongest and most skilled. This is a gender bend servant. She was a man in life, and she also had tuberculosis.
But that's Japanese, right?
Yes, yeah, she's Japanese.
Okay. I don't know.
Okita Soji.
Yeah, there's no way I would know that.
That's true. That's true. The servant version also still has tuberculosis. It is just part of her. She has tuberculosis. All right, this is another Japanese servant. She is first off, this is a gender-bend servant, but I am using the pronouns of the servant. She's the genius of the Warring States period. During her youth, she was called the Great Fool of Owari. But after defeating Imagawa Yoshimoto at Okehazama, that probably was not right. She became known throughout the land. She was slain by Akechi Mitsuhide at Honnoji.
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
Oda
I
Nobunaga.
don't know any of the...
Okay.
Oh, are you serious?
It's Oda Nobunaga.
But you know what? I knew one of them would have to be Nobunaga, but I didn't know enough to know which one.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Alrighty. So, this is a Celtic servant known as the Warrior Queen from Ulster legend. She is the guardian of Dún Scaith? No, she won't, but it's okay. Which is the Land of Shadows. And she's a prodigy in the arts of spear and runes. She was the mentor of Cuchulainn and gifted him her spear, Gaybolg, as we lovingly call it. It was Gaybolg when she had it, and then he got it, and now it's the Gaybolg.
Is this a gender bend?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. Let me double check that, actually. Nope. This is not a gender bend.
Okay. I don't know. I recognize the weapon, but that's all I recognize.
Okay, this is Skahawk.
No way, yeah.
Yeah.
Some of the Celtic weapons I recognize because they're in Fire Emblem.
You're right, he is! Alright, I'm sorry in advance to anyone who is a fan of this man. I do not know how the fuck to pronounce his name. So I'm gonna butcher it. Huh?
I think he's hot.
I think he's cute. He's not my favorite, but... This art of him is better than his... Actually, I don't know about that. His Lancer art's pretty cute. Anyway, he's Celtic as well. Under the command of the leader Finn, my man I hate the most in this game. He was a prominent knight in the Knights of Fianna. And a man of unparalleled beauty. He has a mole on his cheek given him by a fairy, and it carries the power to make any maiden's heart flutter. I don't know shit about his weapons. Celtic. It's okay. I'm sorry in advance. His name is like Diarmuid, something like that. Diarmuid. Celtic is so hard. I know how to say Skahawk and Cuchulainn, and that's it. I don't know how the fuck to say his name. I am Diarmuid. All right. Well, I was close. Thank you. I know how to say this guy's name. He's also Celtic. I'm sorry, there's a lot of Celtic servants. And for some reason, they're all in a row. I don't know why that is. He was a member of the Red Branch Knights, which Ku was also a member of. He wielded a magical sword that I don't know the name of, and was also a friend and foster father to Cuchulainn. He was a man of enormous energy and appetite, and he was kind of a ladies' man. Slept with just about anyone. Any woman. He did not sleep with men.
My Celtic knowledge is literally none. I don't know anything about Celtic.
It's okay. None
of these hints are gonna help me. I don't know.
It's okay. This is Fergus McRoick.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Celtic.
Yeah. I thought I was doing semi decently, but now this whole Celtic section is gonna ruin it.
All right. Well, we're past the Celtic section for now.
Okay.
I think that was the big chunk of them. Alright, so she is from English folklore. Please do not be deceived by her appearance. She's not a hero, but a genre of stories. She brings happiness and joy to children all across the world. She's able to exist as a servant because of children's dreams. and she takes the form of a human child who was very dear to her. She's a genre of
Wait.
stories.
Like fairy tales?
Close, but think more child-oriented.
Storybook? No.
Like you would read to a baby.
Lullaby? No, that's singing. Because like fairy tales, I think I can think of. Because like children's stories is
Things
obviously
like-
not it.
Things like Ring Around the Rosie and stuff.
Oh, right, nursery rhymes.
Yeah, that's her name. Her name is Nursery Rhymes. She is quite literally
Oh my
the embodiment of
God.
nursery rhymes. The reason she looks like Alice in Wonderland. Again, it's like
Japanese people love Alice in Wonderland.
no, it's like stupid. It's stupid fate shit. Where when she originally, the first time she ever manifested in a Holy Grail war, it was like one of the stupid ones that took place in the fucking moon cell, I think, or one of the simulation ones. It was dumb, and she was the servant of this little girl named Alice who was fucking terminally ill, and she really loved Alice. So when she died, she took Alice's form, basically, so that Alice could live on, kind of, in a way. And Alice loved Alice in Wonderland. That's the fucking explanation in the really TLDR.
Oh.
There's like a lot of other bullshit that goes into it, but like that's
No, I want
it's
nothing
dumb.
to do with that.
All right, so
I don't even like Alice in Wonderland, like in general.
it's okay. You don't have to. She's not Alice in Wonderland, so there you go.
I know.
Most of us just call her Nursery. Anyway, this servant is English. We're back to the English. Well, we're in a weird mix. This is the bastard son of Artoria. And he betrayed his father at the Battle of Camlin, putting an end to the Arthurian legend. Bastard son of Artoria and Morgan, I should clarify.
What is Arthur's son's name?
For all its bullshit, fate is really good. That's true. That's true. The problem with
No,
Fate's...
I refuse to believe that. No.
The problem with Fate's bullshit is that a lot of it is steeped in like layers and layers of other bullshit that you have to understand for it to not be bullshit. It's like the shit with Alice makes sense when you understand the context, or the shit with Alice and Nursery Rhyme makes sense when you understand all the other context surrounding how Nursery Rhyme got that, like, human appearance. But when you don't understand it and are trying to explain it really simply, it just sounds like a lot of stupid bullshit. That's the thing. That's the thing with Fate. It just requires you to have a lot of other context for a lot of other stupid shit. Anyway, who is this?
Nope, I don't know.
Bruh.
I
The man who killed King Arthur? Who killed his own father?
No, I don't know.
It's Mordred!
Oh, I thought him earlier, but no. Oh, my brain.
Bruh. He's handsome.
Oh,
I love him.
no, oh.
I'm sorry in advance for this one, too. I think you'll get it with the description, but you're gonna ask why they look like this.
Okay.
So this is
The
a...
pictures make it worse. I want you to know that.
Huh?
All the pictures make it worse. I don't care that they think it's that good.
They
I
did
really
write
don't,
for
dude.
it. They did write for it. They were the writers for Samurai Remnant. Anyway, this servant is English. They are an internationally known serial killer that brutally murdered 5 women, and despite the best efforts of Scotland Yard, they vanished without a trace.
Jack the Ripper.
Yes.
Okay.
And if you are wondering why they were a child, basically,
I
this
mean,
is...
no, I legitimately was not wondering because every image that I have seen has just gotten progressively worse.
Okay, well, there is actually a reason for this, and basically, Fate Go Jack is not like Jack the serial killer, but is actually like a manifestation of the unborn babies killed by Jack.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It's kind of pretty fucked up.
I hate this series. I hate this series. Why did I subject myself to this?
It's pretty fucked up. So this guy's Austrian. He was a scientist in the field of electromagnetism during the 19th and 20th centuries, who claimed he knew how to split the planet in two, which is stupid. Uh, while many mythologies regarded electricity as a formidable force of nature, this servant was the one who helped unlock its mysteries, allowing man to harness its power. He does have rockin' thighs.
Tesla?
Yes.
Okay.
This is Nikola Tesla. Why his arm is like that, I don't know. Just don't worry about it. So, okay, this is a weird one because this is a case where for some reason we got this version before the other version, but just don't worry about it. So, man, I don't know how to explain this. The King of Knights wielding Vulgaminiad instead of the sacred sword, and this version of her has been tainted by the Grail, like by the Holy Grail. So first off, who?
Is that the hint?
Yeah, that's the hint. So first off, who is the king? Do you know who the King of Knights is? Do you know who that refers to?
Favor or Artoria?
Yes. Okay. And then what would tainted by the Grail mean?
I don't know Fate lore, but I don't know. She got the Grail and was able to like.
Okay,
I don't know.
it's a word, a single word that we went over earlier.
Alter.
Yes. Okay. So this is just another. This is technically. I'm gonna give it to you for this, but this is technically Artoria Lancer Alter, and I promise you they are separate people.
Oh my god.
Because this
should not count.
so Excalibur stunted Artoria's growth, so she never like matured, quote unquote. But because this version of her wields Rungaminiad, she was allowed to mature into adulthood, so she has a different personality from Artoria, from Saber Artoria.
Mm-hmm.
So she's technically a different person. I'm sorry.
Solid 5% of this list is Artoria. I believe it.
Yeah, I took off a lot of the Artorias too, like a lot of them. Alright, so the servant is English. He's a scientist and mathematician from the 19th century. He was the king of steam who dreamed about revolutionizing the world. He was a prodigious scholar who employed a steam engine to invent the first computers in the world, the difference engine and the analytical engine, known in modern times as the father of computers. I didn't know who this guy was. I'm gonna be honest. Before Fate.
Can you repeat the beginning part of the hint?
He was a scientist and a mathematician from the 19th century. He used steam engines to invent the first computers. That's the really simple one. Really pared down.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
It's probably one of those headbangers.
I don't know. It's Charles Babbage.
No, I don't know. Yeah.
Alrighty. First off, I would like to state that I find this man very handsome.
He is handsome. I agree.
Secondly,
very much my type with the hair.
Yeah. Secondly, he's Swiss.
Hmm.
Yeah, basically. He
The
is.
child.
Yeah. So, he's a physician and alchemist, which I think will tell you everything you need to know. But, his most well-known book was The Rediscovery of the Three Principles of Alchemy. And also a character in Full Metal Alchemist is named after him. Like a really fucking important character.
I'm thinking.
Alchemist novel series. I don't know that novel.
I did read that novel series. Is it not Flamel? No.
No.
It can't be, right?
It's not Flamel.
No. No, he's much older. I did read
This
that.
guy
but
is
I
from
think
the
that's
16th century, by the way,
long
or like the Renaissance.
Okay.
For whatever reason, Fate Go generally... I know, we don't have Flamel yet. That's so bizarre to me. Fate Go usually calls him by his first name, but generally he is known by his last name.
Yeah, don't tell me. Don't tell me.
I know, I
Thinking
wasn't
still.
going to, but I was just gonna say...
Okay, okay. Okay. What alchemist character is named after him?
Mm. Mm-hmm. Someone very close.
No.
No, it's Paracelsus von Hohenheim.
Oh my god. Gonna freaking. Oh. Okay.
Yeah. The child murderer.
Yep.
This is an artificial being created by Victor Frankenstein.
Frankenstein's monster?
Yes.
Okay.
Technically, I think she's actually the bride of Frankenstein. But, most people, she just goes by Fran. Everyone calls her Fran. Even in the game, she's just Fran. Oh yeah, she did.
No, I have a Tumblr account. Was that event recent?
No,
Then yeah, I never saw it.
it was
I had
not.
Tumblr for a long time.
All right, so this guy is English. He is the protagonist of a 19th century novel that I cannot give you the name of because it is the name, like it is named after him.
Mm-hmm.
He attempted to remove the evil from his personality, but that evil manifested itself as a personality of its own, eventually committing murder and leading
Dr.
to...
Jekyll?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he's handsome too. He's underrated, but also they tried to do something really interesting with his kit and it worked out very badly for him. He changes
Aw.
classes when you use his NP. And the concept's really cool, but also his stats are really shitty.
Would it be cool if that weren't shitty?
Maybe? I think, to me personally, part of the problem is that he started as his starting class as an assassin. And in general, 3-star assassins are pretty fucking garbage unless their name is Okada Izo. And he's like really fucking garbage. They should have put him into a more DPS oriented class, I think. Because yeah, it's just it was a cool concept that was executed extremely poorly, so he's literally fucking garbage. He is just Mordred's boy toy. You are correct. Mordred tells him to roll over and he does. It's cute. I like it. Anyway, this is an Indian hero from the Mahabharata. And he was one of the 5. Okay, I don't know how much you know about the Mahabharata, but it was basically a war. This fucking this description, I pulled it straight from his bio. It's not helpful. In mean, it's essentially a conflict between two sides. There's the 100 brothers and then the 5 Paravana brothers. And this is one of the 5. He's like one of the central figures.
No.
Okay.
I have no idea what this is.
This is Arjuna.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Then you won't get the next one either.
Oh boy.
Alright.
I like the art though.
Yeah. They're rivals, so Paco tried to make them like complete opposites even in their art, which I thought was really brilliant. So, he's the rival of Arjuna. Oh yeah, I can do that. I've shown her some of Paco's art before. We love Paco. He's the main hero of the Mahabharata, and also Arjuna's half-brother. By the time he faced Arjuna, he was unable to move due to multiple layers of curses, and then Arjuna took advantage of it and murdered him in cold blood.
Oof.
Yeah.
Poor dude.
Yeah.
But no, I don't know who this is.
His name is Karna.
Yeah, definitely would not have gotten it.
Alright. Sorry. I did not label this right. This name is Celtic, and I put it as English, but this name is Celtic.
Poor Celtic.
I'm sorry. Also, I really should not have used his in-game information because it's not really pertinent to his most well-known story. I mean, he was the leader of the Knights of Fianna, and he was descended from the Celtic war god Nuada, but his most well-known story is that he ate the salmon of knowledge, but because he only ate like a really small piece of it, he only has like infinite knowledge when he like holds his tongue.
Mm-hmm.
It's just an interesting story. That's his thing.
That's
And
bizarre.
also I fucking hate him. I actually don't remember the full details of it, but as far as I can tell, she doesn't know it, so I'm not gonna bother.
Anyone that is Celtic, 99% likely that I don't know.
His name is Fionn McCummel. And his last name is spelled Come Hail. I just need you to know that. Anyway, I hate him. Oh, that's right, it was his thumb, yeah. He didn't even get to eat the salmon. So he has to basically bite or suck his thumb to get the knowledge.
Oh my god.
True, Lucamine Pokemon. I hate Finn because his looping, like his arts looping, is absolute fucking dog shit, even though they gave him several rank ups that were supposed to fix the problem. Because they were trying to make him a good arts looper before Melusine came out, and then it just did not fix the problem. He's dog shit, and I hate him. And also, I keep pulling him, and I'm tired of him. Anyway, this is a Norse figure. Don't know how good your Norse mythology is. She is the daughter of the All-Father Odin and one of the Valkyries. I think sometimes she's listed as the leader of the Valkyrie, but it's not like consistent. So she's a tragic woman and a warrior maiden who is the same being as Sigdrifa, the great hero Sigurd's doomed lover in the Volsunga saga. And yes, there is in fact a Fire Emblem character named after her. Sherman, I hear you. I know you're here.
Deirdre? No, I'm probably wrong.
No.
Okay, then she's a Valkyrie.
Yes. But a Valkyrie famous enough to actually get a name. Like, that people know. I mean, all the Valkyries have names, but like, you know. Would you like the first letter of her name, or do you think that will help?
Yeah, give me the first letter.
B.
Bridget?
Bridget
Just
Guilty Gear,
guessing.
everyone.
I'm guessing. I don't know.
Bridget Guilty Gear, everyone. This is what she looks like. Ready for the
I don't
answer?
know.
It's Brynhilder.
Fire on the character, the fire on the weapon! George!
She is taking over everything. You know what? Good for her. Good for her. All right. So this guy is also Norse, and he is the protagonist of the oldest poem in English literature, and I cannot tell you the name of the poem because it is named after him.
Can you say can you say it again? Sorry.
The protagonist of the oldest poem in English literature, and it shares the same name as him.
Gilgamesh?
No.
I know.
That's an epic.
I know.
And also, that's not an English poem.
I know it's not. So I'm just like, okay.
Guessing Gilgamesh at every turn, man. We're already past him.
I know. Right.
He fought a dragon. Although, oddly, the dragon was never named and was not given much of a description. And if I can go off on a J.R.R. Tolkien tangent for a moment here, he had a whole entire lecture where he posited that because the dragon was not given much description other than being like the literal embodiment of greed, he argues that it's not accurate to translate it as dragon, and instead you should translate it as a worm.
For real this time?
For real this time. I don't know, actually.
If you fired the weapon and the letter B, I probably would have gotten it.
I actually don't know if there... I don't know that. Because I don't know enough Fire Emblem. But, oddly, his name also starts with a B. Girl, I'm begging you. Surely you know this. Violet? It's not Violet.
No, I know it's not Violet, because Violet's named after like a demon.
Do you want the answer? I think you might be mad at yourself. It's Beowulf.
Poem? I never read it, so I don't know.
Really?
No, I've never read it.
I was forced to read it in school.
I think blessedly did not have to.
I'm not even joking with you. I loved it so much that I bought a copy of it.
Oh my god.
Except that the copy I own is actually... Okay, actually, the copy that I own, I'm going to brag for a minute. When I was in college, Christopher Tolkien found J.R.R. Tolkien's like unpublished manuscript where he had translated Beowulf.
Oh, I remember this.
And I bought a first edition of that translation, so that's the one I own. Anyway, this servant is Japanese. He is the man who led the Shimabara rebellion during the early days of the Edo period. That was a Christian rebellion, oddly enough. Not something you hear about a lot in Japanese history.
Makes sense with the cross that he's literally wearing.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just interesting. It's not something you hear about a lot in Japanese history. He was a dutiful student when he was young, and then one day he just supposedly began to perform various miracles. And his rebellion ended in complete and utter failure. They were all burned. They did not survive.
I don't know. Also, since when is there a Fire Emblem character named Beowulf?
I don't know. So this is
just messing with me now.
This is Amakusa Shiro.
Yeah, no.
Please tell me you know this one. Yes, this is Astolfo. My boy. I thought I picked a really cute picture for him.
Yeah, that was a cute picture.
All right. Big fan. All right. So, first off,
Before, okay? I'm waiting for them to actually remake it for one, and two, really? Ooh, I love this up.
all right. At first glance, who does this look like to you?
Still, but younger.
Would you like to put that in as your answer?
Sure.
Because that's what it is. I only included it because I wanted to see if it would trip you up. And also, I just need you to know that canonically, nobody knows if this is actually, like, child Gil manifested, or if an adult, or if this is, like, an adult Gil who just drank the elixir of life to, like, become a kid. Literally, nobody knows.
Oh my god.
He's a little
Gil's is right.
gremlin.
This
Here we
is
go.
an
Here's
actual Beowulf.
Dang It
Beowulf is
Romper.
actually a Fire Emblem character.
Here's
Oh
Dang
my
It Romper.
God.
All right, so this man is French.
Oh yeah.
This is
That's
Fako
the guy.
Nagito. This is Fako Nagito.
Yeah.
He is from a novel. First off. He was entrapped by a cruel... In the novel, he was entrapped by a cruel plot and convicted of a crime he did not commit. He was sent to the nightmarish Chateau d'If. And his iron will kept him from falling into despair. And with the treasure of the island, which I cannot... Well... Yeah, I can't name the island because it'll give him away. In hand, he returned to Paris. There, he exacted terrible revenge upon the city's most influential people who had betrayed him to become so vengeful. And the name of the book is The Cask of Blank.
I'm on to. Oh my god, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm on to the auto.
Oh wait, no, that's not it. I'm stupid. That's not it. I always get it mixed up. I'm sorry, that's all me. I have to check this. The name of it. Oh, it's literally just... Oh, I actually literally can't tell you the name of the book. But it was written by Alexander Dumas. The novel was.
Oh, that name sounds familiar.
In 1844. I don't expect you to know the actual name of this character, but you can just give me his title or the title of the book. They're the same thing.
I don't know.
It's the Count of Monte Cristo.
Oh.
I always get it. I literally always get it fucking mixed up, so I'm glad I have Google at hand. I'm sorry, that was all me. A sandwich with the name. Oh yeah, there is. Smart. Alright. This servant was, in fact, a woman in the real world. She was English and the Angel of Crimea, whose principles were service and dedication. She's a woman of conviction and possessed a strong mentality that never became disheartened and allowed her to say what must be said to whoever it is. She, I think, was credited as being the founder of the Red Cross, but let me double check that.
Under the Red Cross?
Yeah, I'm gonna double check it.
Regarding finding the Red Cross, I think I might know who it is.
No, I'm double checking. She was a trainer of nurses during the Crimean War. I don't think it is that, actually. I'm wrong. She was not that.
Oh, damn, I know who that is.
I'm checking. She was not that.
You double checked?
Yeah, I did. But she was awarded several awards, like the Royal Red Cross, the Lady of Grace of the Order of St. John, and the Order of Merit.
I'm gonna throw it a guess. Florence Nightingale?
Yes, that is correct.
Nice.
Yeah. Yes, that is true. A descendant of hers played Fate Go for a while.
Funny.
After finding porn. Was it porn of Florence Nightingale, or was it just that they had heard about it? I don't remember. Alright, this is another Celtic servant, but, just wait till you hear the description. This servant is a talented spearman mentored by Skahawk, but some factor has caused his equipment to change and his personality to be altered as well. His expression is cruel, his crimson spear has been mixed with black, and is overflowing with an ominous aura. You have seen him twice before.
He's an altar.
Mm-hmm. Of whomst? Of whomst? Ah, yeah, the trick-or-treatment CE. Well, you know what? It is a pretty sexy CE, so that would be cause for concern.
Who?
It is Ku Alter.
Let's go!
It's my boy. I don't know why he's a dragon. But he's cute. Woman. White woman jump scare. Actually, she's Russian, so not a jump scare, really. She was, in fact, a woman in history. She was a 19th century female occultist and the founder of Theosophy. She married a Russian noble at a young age, but immediately ran away to make herself known in the world of magecraft. She literally did this in real life. That's, like, a thing she did. This is not, like, a fake go thing. That's, like, a real thing she did.
Mm-hmm.
She believed in the existence of the lost continent of Lemuria and devoted herself to the study of the mystics. She made contact, supposedly according to her, with higher dimensional beings known as the Mahatmas and their collective body hierarchy.
Bizarre. I know nothing about this.
This is Madame Helena Blavatsky.
Oh my god.
This woman was a real woman. She published many writings.
They picked some of the weirdest people to put in this game.
I need you to know that I absolutely adore Helena with every fiber of my being. She is a fucking grandma. Alright, we have another Celtic servant here. She did know Tesla and Edison in real life. Bizarrely enough. She was peers of theirs. Alright, this was a woman of many lovers who betrothed, wed, and sometimes even had physical relationships with many kings and heroes. She was the one who caused the greatest war of the Ulster cycle, which, in Celtic mythology is just the one that Ku and Finn and all of them are from. They're all from the same cycle. Mm-hmm. She also tried to take the life of Cuchulainn after he, rejected her. And she was killed by cheese.
Cheese?
Yeah, she was killed by cheese. I don't remember the specifics. Let me look it up. Actually, I think Jules might know the specifics. They are a huge fan of hers. What are the specifics on that? The cheese death? Anyway, this is Queen Maeve. I don't suppose you would have known that name, huh? Hello?
Mm-mm.
No?
I don't know.
Assassinated while bathing by having a block of cheese hitting her head via slingshot. Yep.
Hilarious.
As one does. I mean, it was a pretty hard block of cheese. It was like some old ass cheese.
Hey, what was her name?
Queen Maeve.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. It's spelled M-E-D-B, but, you know, Gaelic or whatever, Irish, Maeve. Those are not the same language. I just don't remember which one it was. All right. Yes, she was killed by cheese. That's why in one of her attacks, she literally kicks cheese at people. because it's deadly to her. Anyway, this is an Indian servant. He was the protagonist of the Ramayana, one of the great Indian epics. He was a Raksha who was capable of commanding the gods themselves. He tricked the creator god, into making it so that he could only be killed by humans, not gods or spirits. Granting the appeals of the gods, Vishnu reincarnated as a mortal, but in the process he forgot everything about his godhood, and this is the form he was reborn into. King wife guy. He is literally the ultimate wife guy, and in true fate fashion, they have cursed him to never be able to be in the same game as his wife. His wife is in Fate Go Arcade.
He's hot.
Yeah, we like him. He's really cute. He loves bananas.
I like the way he looks. I know nothing about who this person is, but I like the way he looks.
His name is Rama.
Mm.
Truly the ultimate wife guy. He loves nobody but his wife. Yeah, Sigurd.
Like Sigurd Carter. Yeah, very true.
I'm sorry.
What is this?
No.
What? I'm sorry. This looks like AI art.
It's not. It's not. This servant is American.
Oh yeah, I couldn't tell.
He's an American inventor. Known for working with electricity.
Edison?
Huh?
Thomas Edison?
Yeah.
Like.
But I just need you to know that canonically, because he's such a modern servant, he also is like fused with like almost every single US president into just kind of like the concept of America. That's why he looks like this.
I hate this so much. I'm never playing this game. Ever.
It's so fucking funny. It's like my favorite thing. I love it so much. This game is so fucking whack ass.
I have never experienced so much anti-fate propaganda in my entire life.
Alright, this is another Chinese servant. He was born in the modern era, but he had so many martial arts achievements that he was just able to manifest as like a full-fledged servant, unlike Thomas Edison, apparently. He's known for his unparalleled technique with the Baji-chan? I literally don't know how to fucking say it. Which is a type of weapon, as far as I can tell. But his spear techniques are so top class that they earned him the nickname Divine Spear. I don't know who the fuck this guy is. Outside of Fate.
I don't know who he is.
Li Shuwen.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't know. You might know the next guy. So, this is a Native American servant. As far as he's the only one. He was a soldier of the Apaches. And when his wife and children were killed by Mexican soldiers, he gave a speech where he vowed vengeance against the Mexican army as a warrior. That's literally all they got for him. He was the leader of the Apaches against the Mexicans.
Mm-mm. I don't know.
This is Geronimo.
Oh!
Yeah.
Okay.
At least you recognize this person.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. We have another American servant here. As I told you, I put these in release order, so this is during the American Singularity.
Oh boy.
This servant is one of the most famous outlaws in the American Wild West. He remains popular to this day. He was so famous that a photograph of him went for $2.3 million at an auction. His mother gave him a good education. His letters, which remain with us to this day, are extremely well written for a Wild West outlaw.
Hmm.
Like extremely famous outlaw.
I know, I know. I'm just thinking. You know, when you got all this knowledge in your head, you gotta sort through it. It takes time. Okay.
Well, I need to take less time.
Oh my god.
You can say wrong answers. I'm not docking points. As long as your answers aren't fucking Edward Scissorhands or Gil for the 18th time. It's fine.
Sorry.
Although, you know what? I will say this guy looks more like Gil than some of the other times you've said him. Because he is blonde and white.
American Gil.
American Gil!
No, that's not me saying it. It's me echoing chat. Sorry.
I know, I just noticed it. Blonde, white archer from America. Yeah, alright. I'll take it. Fucking American Gil. I can't.
Alright, honestly, I know this is dumb, but I can't think of it.
Alright, well.
Alfred Fire.
Oh no, Alfred Fire Emblem is not an archer. I mean, I guess he could be, but all right, it's Billy the Kid.
Oh. Duh.
Yeah,
okay.
duh. Alrighty. So, this servant is the reflection of Giles de Ray's, and that's not how you say his name, but that's how I'm going to say it, sorrow over the Holy Maiden's death and being created by the Holy Grail. So, in a way, she is...
Alter.
Yeah. Of... Who is the Holy Maiden?
John R.
Yes.
Okay.
There you go. The altars are kind of silly. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if I expect you to get this one. So, I'm gonna be honest. I could not figure out where this guy was from, but best I could tell was like around Persia. Yeah, we love John Alter. She draws manga and it's just like whatever it was that Giles wanted her to be, she's not that. She's just kind of like she's a chuny. That's what she is. She draws manga and she gets irritated because Jean acts like her big sister. But she actually really likes being doted on. And she goes and does a bunch of odd jobs to buy, like, gifts for, like, the kids' servants and shit. She's cute. Anyway, this servant shares his name with the king of destructive spirits in Zoroastrianism, the world's oldest religion with a dualistic cosmology. Whether he is the real thing is up to his master to decide. I don't know if you know anything about Zoroastrianism.
No, I don't.
I don't either. His name is Angra Mainyu.
That I no, not a chance.
Oh hey, this is the one that I
gotten, like... Sorry, go ahead.
This is the one I put in here twice by accident. Oopsie. Anyway. So you should know him. Zoroastrianism. Alright, yeah, we went over him. This is the King of Conquerors.
We definitely went over him.
Yeah, from Macedonia. We saw him.
Alexander the Great.
Yeah. Here he's listed as Iskandar. For whatever reason, the child version is Alexander and the adult version is Iskandar. Girl, I don't know. Fago is wildin'. It's just like, why are Lizzie and Carmilla listed with different names? I don't know. Because they can be. Uh,
I guess so.
this is another of those assassins. Like Cursed Arm.
Oh.
Yeah, so if you can remember that first word, that's all you need. You know? Yeah, kind of. It is like that. Yeah. So this is another of the Old Men of the Mountain.
I remember that.
They were known and feared.
Hassan.
Yes. There you go. Yeah.
I had to remember.
Yeah, you're good.
In my defense, we've just gone through 50 bajillion servants.
We're
a
at
lot of names.
we're at 98.
People I don't know.
Actually, no, we're at 96. No. Sorry.
Wait,
this
how
one
many
is
how many are in this? Like 180?
It's 200 and something. 260 something.
No.
We're not gonna make it through the whole thing, man. This one specifically is Hassan of the 100 Faces.
Mm-hmm.
We have another Japanese servant here. This is the leader of the Oni of Mount Oe during the Heian period. There are multiple legends surrounding her origins. Some say she's the child of Yamata no Orochi, and a human, but no matter what her origins are, the fact remains that she is the child of a dragon god, and she and Sakata Kintoki have a history together of being romantically involved. No?
No.
This is Shuten Doji.
Yeah.
Okay. Next. Oh my god, my fucking headphone cable is getting all up in the way. I'm just gonna move my keyboard because it's also in the way. We have a Chinese servant from the... She's from Journey to the West, if you're familiar. She was a Buddhist master. Well, she was featured in that, but she was a Buddhist... Also, I think she was a man. In real life. But she was a Buddhist master who lived during the 7th century Tang dynasty. In search of the original Buddhist scriptures, she set out on the Silk Road, traveling from Central Asia to India. At the end, she brought 657 scriptures back to Tang and founded the East Asian Yogacara sect of Buddhism.
Is this actually a woman?
No, I believe she was a man in real life.
I don't know.
This is Xuanzang Sanzang.
What?
What a name, man.
I was to say, yeah, what kind of name is that?
Yeah. Everyone from Journey to the West is just Goku. You're right. I happen to already know her because she was actually a character in Dragalia as well. Yeah, like the Dragalia lady. Exactly like her. Yes, the Dragalia lady. This is another Japanese servant. She was one of the evil Oni that served under Shuten Doji. She crossed paths with Watanabe no Suna when Raiko led her retainers to defeat the Oni of Mount Oe. In her, what is the word? Her encounter with Suna, or she lost her left arm, I think. Jules, was it her left or right arm? I don't know. She lost an arm. In that fight. And swore vengeance on him. And then in the Tale of Rashomon, she appears in the form of a beautiful woman. Yeah, okay, I thought it was her left.
Yeah, I don't know, Sahari. I don't know my
It's
Japanese,
okay. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, I know.
This is Ibaraki Doji. To be fair, if you don't play a lot of games that are like based in Japanese mythology, you don't learn a lot of it.
Right. What are her boobs?
This is just Raita, her artist. This is just how he is.
No. I reject this. This needs to go in the garbage.
Her artist is a hentai artist, if that will explain anything to you.
It explains it, but it doesn't make it right.
I don't know, I like her.
I don't like her boobs.
I mean, the way she's drawn in other stuff, like Ray the Boob Sphere. I don't have it on
Wait,
hand.
what?
I don't have it on
Boobs,
hand. You can DM it to her yourself. Alright, this is another Japanese servant. She was the founder of the Setsu branch of the Genji family and contributed to the prosperity of the Seiwa Genji family. Crowned as the strongest mystic slayer of the Heian period, she dispatched many demons such as Shuten Doji of Mount Oe, the giant spider of Kyoto, and the ox demon of Sensoji. She was also the leader of the four heavenly kings. We've talked about her several times already. In real life, she was a man.
I know we've talked about her.
Yeah.
Call him, her, whatever.
You only need to remember the last name of that full name.
I don't know.
It's okay. You want the
No,
answer?
I feel bad. Yes.
It's Minamoto no Raiko.
Okay, no. I didn't remember that at all.
Yeah. There is a Pokemon that shared this name with her. Okay, so fun fact, this guy is also voiced by Dio.
This is more realistic this time.
Yeah, he's Egyptian. He was a pharaoh of the great ancient Egyptian empire. He loved his people and was loved by them in return. He says that he was at his peak when his wife Nefertari had their second son.
Oh, I know a few pharaohs.
He looks like Claude, but I personally don't think he's anything like Claude.
He does look like Claude.
He's handsome. He wants to be Gil so bad. But he's just not a shitty enough person.
I'm guessing, because I'm not sure if I'm right about this one, because like I don't know which pharaoh it is. Ramses?
No. Oh! Wait a
No.
minute. That's He is voiced by Dio's voice actor. Let me. I actually forgot I had him up. Because I do have him. Is he? How's a man? What? Breaking Bad. Okay, wait. Which Ramses?
The second?
Yes. It is him.
Yeah.
In the game, they have him listed as Ozymandias, but yes, that's him. I had to double check. And then when I googled it, it said Ozymandias Breaking Bad. What the fuck does that mean?
Ramses, I freaking got it. Let's go.
All right, this is another Japanese servant. He was a member of the Fuma clan. He was the fifth leader of the Fuma clan, serving Ujitsuno, who was the successor of Hojo Son. He was a ninja. That's all I got for him.
I like the art.
Thanks. He is a really cute summer. His name is Fuma Evil Wind Kotaro.
Yeah, you're right. It is young Saizo.
He has a... Kotaro has a really cute summer costume where they put him in like a little hat and a sleeveless zip-up hoodie. All right, so who does this look like?
Artoria.
Yes, but she does not have Excalibur. She has a different weapon. So what weapon is that she has? Like, what kind of weapon is that?
Lance?
Yes.
Alright. Artoria Lancer.
Yes, that's her name. There you go. I think that's all of our Artorias done. I'm like 90% certain.
Oh. The Artorias are just free spaces for me.
Yeah, they are. No, I'm pretty sure that's all the Artorias. I cut out the Servant Verse ones, like Mysterious Heroine X and Mysterious Heroine X Alter. Because honestly, I don't know. I cut out Arcoine.
Oh my god, Jules just sent me the boob sphere.
Oh no! Oh, you're right. I left her in. Sorry. We have one more. Sorry. I left her in.
We have one more, huh?
We have one more. Artoria. Alright. So, this servant is Egyptian. She was a mage queen who very briefly, ruled over ancient Egypt during the 6th dynasty. She shares the same name as the ancient queen of Babylon. She drowned all the people in power who murdered her beloved siblings, and after achieving her revenge, she committed suicide.
Oh boy. I have two options here.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess. Forgive me my butchering pronunciation here. Hatshepsut?
Whatever it is you're trying to say is not it.
Damn it! Okay,
She's frequently associated with the god Horus. I don't know if that's helpful. Okay.
The only other thought I had was Nefertiti, but I don't think that's right either.
It is not. This is Queen Nitocris.
Nah, no.
Let me just double check if she went by a different name, just to see. No. She did not.
No. Okay.
All right.
No. Yeah, I didn't know this one.
Alrighty. Purple man. He Urple. Alrighty, so this is an English servant. He was one of the Knights of the Round Table, praised as the strongest and the most noble. That's true. Historians are very uncertain whether or not Nitocris was a real person, so... yeah. It's fair if you were not aware of her existence. This servant served under King Arthur very faithfully, but parted ways after he fell in love with Queen Guinevere.
Lancelot.
Yeah. That one's kind of a freebie, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Sad boy, fuck boy.
I like the way he looks.
Jules, is he voiced by Yuden? Every time I look at him, I think he is, but I don't remember. Anyway, he is another Knight of the Round Table. I don't remember. He was voiced by someone that threw me off. Whatever. I'll have to look it up later. He had renowned archery skills. The story of this person and Isolde, I think is how you say that. The woman that he loved is one of the most popular legends in Europe. Oh, he is voiced by Yuden?
Can you repeat the hint?
Nice. He is voiced by Ufton. Okay, sorry. So this was another Knight of the Round Table.
Oh, wait. I read the chat.
Oh, shit!
Jules!
Jules! I'm gonna give you this freebie. For Tristan. The sad
Tristan
boy.
is hot.
He's pretty. His summer costume is really nice. Hello, Mr. Sunman.
Jules blew it.
My beloved boob man. Alrighty. Another Knight of the Round Table. He is another of the oldest and also considered the most loyal. But he stayed with Artoria until the very end, though not longer than one of the other people. He stayed with her all the way through the Battle of Camelin. He wields...
Is this one Gawain?
It is Gawain, yes.
Yeah!
It is Gawain. Alrighty. So we've got another of the Skull Masks. Skull Masked Assassin. So hopefully you can remember. They're part of that same group of Huh? Yeah. I wrote that very terribly. Okay, there we go. Wahoo! Next up, we have a Japanese servant, which I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know who the fuck this person was, so... he was a general from mid-Heian period who was revered as the founder of martial arts in eastern Japan. He was later named as Fujiwara no Hidesato. And he found sudden fame by defeating Taira no Masakado, who I don't know who the fuck that is, sorry. It said that he also defeated a giant centipede, large enough to make 7.5 turns around a mountain with just his bow and arrows.
A giant centipede?
Yeah, I don't know, man. And the thing that he's carrying on his shoulder is just a giant thing of rice. This man throws rice at people.
Oh my god.
The archer class is truly made up of archers.
I mean, the archers definitely got that upper body strength, so I get it.
Oh, it's just a running joke that most of the archers in the game don't actually use a bow and arrow.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, he's holding one.
He is, but half the time he throws that fucking thing around instead of using his bow and arrow. And Emiya uses swords. One of the few servants with nipples, it's true.
Oh, yeah, that's true. He does have a nipple.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think you're gonna get it.
No, I have no idea.
His name is Tawara Tota.
What? No.
Yeah. Alrighty. We have one of my favorites coming up. Woman ever. My beloved. Alright. This person was a man in real life. And is canon trans and Fate Go. Because the female appearance was like at their explicit, like he explicitly wanted to be a woman when he manifested. Anyway, he was Italian and an almighty genius who lived between the 15th and 16th century of Europe. So right around the Renaissance. One of the many geniuses, that's a stupid sentence. It's not necessary. He was
I know who this is.
Yes.
Da Vinci.
Yeah, that's my girl. That's my Binky. Isn't she lovely?
She's very pretty.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Binky. He wanted to look like the Mona Lisa because he thought that was the most beautiful person he'd ever seen. This is another English servant and another Knight of the Round Table. He was the first Knight of the Round Table and served as the steward of the royal court and the caretaker for the king. He is also the person that witnessed the final moments of the king, like of King Arthur. He's the one who returned Excalibur to the lake.
This one I am unsure of.
Yeah, he's not one of the better known knights. And
Yeah, I
any
know
knight we see going
knights.
forward will not be that. So.
I know most of the knights, but I don't know this one.
All right. Well, this is Sir Bedivere.
Yeah, no. I do like this art though. It's very nice.
Yeah, he's a handsome boy. He has a costume where they put him in a butler's outfit. The moment I saw that, I was like, oh, they know exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, yeah.
Here we have another Dang It Romper.
Oh yeah.
Because she and Edmond Dantes were designed by the Danganronpa artists. Who does that guy voice? That doesn't mean anything to me. The name is not recognizable.
Really? He's like one of the biggest things.
Sometimes names.
I know.
Sometimes I can't recognize names immediately.
No, a lot of times I can't either, but he's pretty big. I know he voiced. For me, the one that sticks out to me for him is he voiced Light.
I didn't watch the Japanese dub.
Neither did I, but I do know that.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know that. Everyone's like, maybe. So this is an Egyptian servant. Not that you would know.
I was about to say, what?
She was a tragic queen whose beauty became legendary. She was the last queen of the Ptolemaic Egypt, and in practical terms, the last pharaoh of ancient Egypt. In many works of fiction, she's described as a voluptuous beauty who loses herself in love and treats her kingdom as her personal property, but the truth is the exact opposite. She was intelligent and a brilliant economist, and was also involved with Caesar.
Cleopatra?
Yep.
How is this Cleopatra?
Bruh,
genuinely.
Fuck if I know.
Oh my god.
I could not tell you. Ryuji persona. Okay, well, I don't persona. White woman jump scare.
He does a lot of stuff. Hold on.
This is a white woman jump scare right here. Anyway, she is Sumerian. That's true.
He voiced Dazai from Bungo Stray Dogs.
Okay, the vessel is Japanese. The vessel is Japanese, but the goddess is not. Oh, you mean... No, I'm just talking about the visage. This is just very white. She may be Japanese, but it's very white. This is a pseudo-servant. She is the Mesopotamian goddess of beauty, fertility, and war. She was said to be the most loved by the gods, but really she was just spoiled. Known for having a very giant boar named Gugulana that she somehow managed to lose. She also was known for asking Gilgamesh to marry her, and she was rejected several times.
Yeah, I don't know who this is. I don't know any Mesopotamian gods.
This is the goddess Ishtar.
Another Fire Emblem character!
I actually didn't know there was a Fire Emblem character.
Yes. She's a very big character in FE4 and 5.
Alright, so this is an Aztec goddess. That's true, she did. She did lose it to herself, but she still lost it. She lost it and could not find it because she's a very stupid goddess. So this is an Aztec goddess. I know she does not look like it because she is very pale, but she is. She seems free-spirited, but she's actually very kind-hearted and incomprehensibly wise. She just has, no, I'm not going to say that. She's the goddess of life and the harvest, a goddess of culture, and a goddess of rain and wind. There's a legend that says she even temporarily controlled the sun. Oh, I see.
I don't know.
This is
the Aztec goddesses.
This is Quetzalcoatl.
Oh.
Yeah.
I would have never gotten that, but
yeah.
I recognize the name. Well,
in this form, she just really loves lucha libre. And they kind of just honed in on that aspect.
Is this a boy or girl?
They're non-binary.
Ooh, even better.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
Yes. So this is.
Oh yeah, she does look a lot like C2 actually. Never mind, I take back the pretty comment.
What? No, this is a beloved. This is
C2 vibe is
I don't care about
strong
that.
here.
I don't care about that. That person is inferior. This servant is
True.
Sumerian. They are the chain that connects the heavens and earth, which even Gilgamesh, the king of heroes, was forced to acknowledge as an equal. As the only friend of Gilgamesh, they went on many adventures together. Further detail is that they were forged from clay by the gods. They were meant to be a rival to Gilgamesh, and instead the two of them became really good friends. And then their death was the catalyst for Gilgamesh deciding to go on his journey to try and find eternal life.
I don't know this person.
This is Enkidu.
Nope. Very pretty.
Enkidu or this one?
This one.
Yeah, she is pretty.
I just love the hair.
Yeah. Okay, so
I'm a big sucker for hair, like long flowing hair.
her hair ends in snakes.
Yeah, you're right, Sonya. Yeah, it looks like Sonya.
Her hair ends in snakes.
That's cool.
This is a very distorted version of the youngest of the Gorgon sisters.
Medusa?
After she has consumed the other sisters. No, I guess you could kind of call her an altar. She's not technically. She's listed as Gorgon. I mean, I'm gonna give it to you. She's Medusa. But she's called Gorgon because this is a form of hers after she consumed her sisters. So it's technically all three of them in there. That's why she's not called Medusa. I don't know. It's weird. But she's technically like a different aspect. If that makes sense. Hey, look, it's my bastard.
It's Merlin.
It is. It's the Dick Wizard.
Face.
Look at my boy. All right, moving on.
What is this Winnie the Pooh-esque?
Oh, yeah. So, I could not pin down exactly where this servant is from, but this is a pseudo servant made up of not even a mage, just the older sister of a mage, and a divine spirit from Central America. Where in Central America? I'm not exactly sure. Because I cannot pin down exactly who the fuck this is.
No, this gives me nothing to work with here. I don't know.
So all I've got for you is that this is a divine spirit from Central America. The jaguar is a symbol of combat and death and has been worshipped in all eras of Central American civilization. It has been seen several times on Earth in the past. Obviously, in the Olmec civilization, the oldest of the Central American civilizations, it was worshipped as a deity, a mix of jaguar and human. I know they're not a specific god, but it's like I can't figure out where the fuck they're from for more details. There you go.
Yeah, I got no clue.
A lower tier familiar gun? Okay. Their name is Jaguar Man?
No, are you serious?
I'm actually like fucking dead serious. And the reason that their vessel is this woman in particular, despite the fact that she's not a mage, I think is just because her name is Taiga.
No.
Am I correct on that, Jules? Isn't that the reason why?
I hate FGO. I hate FGO. Why did I subject myself to this? Oh my god. What is this?
Yeah.
How can you enjoy a game like this? I genuinely
because it's funny.
do not understand.
It's just funny and silly. Anyway, All right. This person was a man in history, but technically speaking, this version is not the one from history. This is like this is that person from an alternate timeline. Anyway, the writing is really good in this game, I promise. This servant is Japanese. I spelled servant wrong on my notes, don't worry about it. She is a swordsman from the early Edo period, famous for being the greatest master of the blade in Japanese history. She is said to have created Niten Ichiru, and was a master of the two-sword style that used both short and long swords. She also was the rival of Sasaki Kojiro. In myth, obviously not in real life. Because he wasn't real. We talked about her earlier.
I know we did.
Also, she, as a character, this person is featured in so many fucking gacha games. Like, he's up with Nobunaga. He's, like, super popular to put into games. But they'll never give us the real version.
I know. Oh, man.
Would you like the first letter?
Yeah.
It's an M.
Miyamoto?
Yes. Yes.
Aha! I got it.
Yeah, Sojiro's in the game. He's the third. He's a 2-star or something. Yeah, it's Miyamoto Musashi. I'm gonna give it to you though.
Hey, I got it. Okay, that's close enough.
Yeah, it is. It is. Alrighty. Handsome. I love this man. So, this is the third king of ancient Israel. The land flourished the most under his rule. He commanded 72 demons and was the king who built the Temple of Israel. He was known for his wise policies as a ruler, but there were also many stories of his strength as a mage. The 72 demons should really be the big thing there. That and the Temple of Israel. Which also has another name, but I can't use it because it's a fucking giveaway.
Can you repeat the hint?
The third king of ancient Israel. The land flourished the most under his rule. He commanded 72 demons and was the king who built the Temple of Israel. He was known for wise policies, but there are also many stories of his strength as a mage. Oh wait, no, not Sojiro. It's Sasaki Kojiro. I'll type it in the chat. Hang on. I know. Me typing in my
Might
own
be a dumb
chat.
question, but is he like from the Bible?
Yes, he's from the Bible.
Israel? He's from the Bible. Okay.
Too much for Solomon.
Solomon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's King Solomon.
Hell yeah.
He's one of the 3 grand casters in Fate Go. Alrighty, so for what it's worth, this is the last of our skull-masked assassins. But this one,
Hassan.
yeah, but this one he's the leader of them all, so he's not just Hassan. He's got a title there.
Grand Hassan?
You know what? Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. He's the Grand Assassin. So you know what? Yeah, he's King Hassan technically, and he kills other Hassans.
Hey, I will take the win there.
This is my favorite old man. He's silly. Alrighty. He is a professor of mathematics and Sherlock Holmes' most formidable adversary. That should tell you all you need to know. Yep, that's Moriarty. Handsome old man. There's also a young twink version of him.
No.
There is. I don't know why, but there is. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. I'm sorry. I'm trying to bring chat back to you. It's drawn by the Borb artist. Yeah, he is. All Moriartys are drawn by the Boo Borb artist. This is Poochie JoJo's, yes. So remember my boy that you tried to call Gilgamesh, but he's not Gilgamesh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is just like the evil version of him. But not exactly.
Emiya?
Uh-huh. But
Alter?
yeah. There you go. Emiya Alter. This is just an Emiya devoid of morals. Sorry, this one's a dog.
An actual dog, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So this servant was a gray wolf who became famous through Ernest Thompson Setson's book Wild Animals I Have Known. The book describes how he roamed rampant across the Karumpa Plains, killing 2,000 cattle in 5 years and 250 sheep in a single night. The right on his back is from a separate story. They got fused together into one servant. But they are two separate people, and you can guess either one. Because I don't actually think you would know the dog, but you probably know the writer. Please take a good look at the person on his back. He is very noticeably missing something.
The headless horseman?
Yes.
Okay.
So the dog is Heshin Lobo, and he's the dominant personality here. The headless horseman's just kind of there for emotional support, I guess.
Emotional support.
Emotional support, headless horseman. The dog is just there. Here we have a handsome man. He is Chinese.
Yeah, he is handsome.
Yeah. This servant is one of the outlaws who joined the Stars of Destiny in the latter half of The Water Margin, which was one of China's 4 great classic novels. A slight but handsome man, possessing exceptional martial arts skills and musical skills. He came to Mount Yong alongside his master, Liu Junyi. I'm not familiar with this novel, so I can't really help you.
Me neither.
His name is Yan Qing.
Yeah, like in Star Rail?
Yeah, like in Star Rail. So, this is the King of Knights. From a different timeline.
From a different timeline?
Yeah. A timeline where the King of Knights was a man, obviously.
Or Artoria. Or Arthur.
Yes, it's Arthur.
God.
I'm not gonna explain the timelines. It's too much.
No, please don't. The less I know about this, the better. I'm already learning too much.
Another Paco servant. Alrighty. This is a Japanese servant. She is the niece of Oda Nobunaga, and later became the consort of Toyotomi Hideyoshi, the child of the sun. She's innocent and insolent. She loves luxury and extravagance in all things, and even the shogun found her to be pretty annoying. And her name makes her sound annoying.
I don't know.
The Neo DLC?
God.
What is Neo? Pokemon Conquest. Oh my god. All right. Well, do you want to know?
I never played Pokemon, so. Yeah, no, I want to know. Tell me.
Her name is Cha Cha.
Oh my god, what kind of name is that?
I don't fucking know. I didn't name her. Her mom named her that. All right. This is the vice commander of the Shinsengumi. He ruled his men with an iron grip, and even the genius swordsmen under his command feared him as the demon vice commander. Yeah, her name is Yododono, but everyone just calls her Cha-Cha.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah. This is the demon vice commander of the Shinsengumi. If you do not know your Shinsengumi history, you will not know this.
No, I do not know.
This is Hijikata Toshiro, or Toshizo, depending on what you are reading. Hijikata. That's the name. There you go.
Thank you.
We go. We have a fox girl. She is also Japanese.
How far are we now?
131. Slide 131 out of 270.
Okay. Maybe like 11?
Yeah, we can just stop there.
Can...
I could also skip through some of these to get like to some of the more interesting ones, because honestly, some of these ones up here, we have not gotten to the funnier ones.
Yeah, you can do what you want.
Yeah.
We could always do a part 2 if you
we
want.
We could.
We're pretty much halfway done. So.
Basically, yeah. All right. So this woman was a court dancer said to have worked alongside Sakanoi no Tamura Maro, hunting Oni from their stronghold on Mount Suzuka. Because of her beauty and strength, she was rumored to be both a celestial maiden and an Oni, but in truth, she is the beloved daughter of the demon king of the fourth heaven.
I know.
Right, her name is Suzuka Gozen.
No.
Oh. We're about to see a lot of boob here.
That is a lot of boob.
Yeah. Yeah. In her NP, she pulls a scroll out of her titties. This is the author of 1001 Nights, though it is believed that she only penned the first 200 or so herself. The story goes that she told a new one to the king each night in exchange for her life.
Oh, I don't know the author of this book.
Any guesses, or do you just want to know?
No, I don't know the authors, yeah.
Alright, her name is Scheherazade.
Scheherazade.
Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah, but I don't know it.
I actually had not known her name before this. I just need you to know this is literally the only ascension of this character that I could show on stream.
Oh my god, the rest of that bad?
Yeah.
Oh,
she got censored in China, like it's really bad. I hate this character.
No.
She's Sherazade. Interesting, okay. She's Chinese. She was the only empress recognized in Chinese history. At first, she was a concubine of the second Emperor Taizong of the Tang Dynasty. Tang? I don't know. That's true. Every Chinese servant got censored, but I remember that she was one of the first. Is it Tong or Tang? I don't actually know. Whatever. After Taizong's death, she became the concubine for Taizong's son, Gaozong. And soon after, she gave birth to Gaozong's child, and then she killed it.
Oh boy.
Yeah. She's an assassin class, by the way.
I don't know who she is, but oh boy.
Her name is Wu Zetian.
No, never heard of her.
Interesting. I hadn't either, actually. Time for some more Greek history! Man, Agartha really was a fucking disaster. They're all servants from Agartha. This is the Amazonian queen of Greek mythology. She's the daughter of Ares and is said to have multiple sisters, including Hippolyta. She fought Achilles in the Trojan War and suffered great humiliation at his hand. You're right. It is the CEO of Amazon. Well, in Fate Go, it's Amazones. That's what they call them. Her name is so fucking hard to say, man.
I don't think I know who this is.
Just want the name.
Yeah.
Her name is Penthesilea.
No, I definitely don't know.
Alrighty. Ugly ass motherfucker. This servant is Spanish. He was the first Caucasian man, and I do need to specify that, from a Christian nation to reach the shores of America during the Great Age of Exploration.
Columbus?
Yeah, this is Columbus.
Okay. I'm sure it was a trick question. Because Columbus technically never reached America, so...
Yeah, no, the shores of America. Well, he reached the Americas.
The Americas.
Yeah. This is the protagonist. Yeah, this is Sherlock. He really does just like he looks like a stereotypical Sherlock.
Mm-hmm. Hey, the picture actually helped me.
Yeah. So this one is a gender bend. For no discernible reason. She is from American folklore. She is a lumberjack from the American pioneering days. She was a giant whose head brushes the very clouds. There's a number of legends about her exploits, often claiming that it was her actions that created many of North America's distinct geographical features. She also has a blue ox.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I don't remember the name of the ox. I'll look them up. Because I remember it was pretty...
The only thing I'm thinking of, I don't think is right.
The ox's name is Babe. Babe the Blue Ox. I don't know if that helps you.
This doesn't sound familiar.
Really? What were you thinking of?
No, I know it's wrong.
I don't care. What were you thinking of?
Johnny Appleseed, but I know that's not right.
Okay, no, that wasn't right.
What is it then?
It's Paul Bunyan.
Oh my god, there's no way I would have gotten that.
Really?
No.
A lumberjack?
I know that you say it, but like no.
Oh wow.
Not a chance.
Again with this fucking, why is this so low res? Whatever. Crusty ass art. Alright. This is another Indian servant. She is the partner of Shiva, one of the supreme deities of Indian mythology. She's a kind-hearted deity who has no affinity for battle of any kind. And this, I need more information because I was like, it was fucking 3 in the morning when I finished this. Sorry.
No, it's cool. This is the last one anyway, so.
She's also the Hindu goddess of power, energy, nourishment, harmony, love, beauty, devotion, and motherhood. She's a pseudo-servant, so she looks like she's in this girl's body because she thought that they held similar values.
No, I don't know who this is. I don't really know too many Indian goddesses.
This is Parvati.
Oh, the name sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah! From... Okay, don't laugh at me. I only recognize the name from... Turf Lady's book. There's a character in it
What?
named that.
There was?
Named Parvati.
Oh,
Yeah.
there was. Oh my god, that's so...
Parvati Patel.
That's so racist. Oh my god! Oh my god, that's so racist. What the fuck? My god.
That's the only time I've ever heard this name.
Damn. Alright, well, we'll call
Well,
it...
on that note, on racism.
Yeah, we'll call it there for tonight. Because it's 11.
Yes.
We've been at this for 3.5 hours. And
Yes,
we got
but this is
about halfway
fun.
through. Just
How many? All right. What is the final verdict? How
Oh,
many did I fail utterly?
okay, hang on. I gotta tally. So, you got 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got 60 right.
That's bad.
And 1, 2, 3. 77 wrong.
Okay.
So it's about a 50-50 split.
That's a lot better than I thought that I was gonna do. I'll take the win.
Yeah, it's actually not that bad. You did a lot better. I think the second half might be worse, but also, I did you a favor by taking all the OCs out.
Oh my god, no. There's no way I would have been able to get them. Except for all the Artorias. I probably would have gotten those.
No, because the 2 Artoria OCs I took out, they were not named Artoria.
Oh god, then no, I would not be able to get
Their
it.
names are Mysterious Heroine X and Mysterious Heroine X Alter. And one of them, very specifically, both of them are from this thing called the Servant Verse. One of them, Mysterious Heroine X, her job is to kill sabers, like other people with other saber faces, except that she herself, like the irony is that she herself is a saber face. And then X-Chan, which is X-Alter, her job is that she assassinates, she's like the anti-saber, so she's supposed to like stop Mysterious Heroine X. And then there's also Mysterious Heroine XX, which is just Mysterious Heroine X, but it's summer break. So she's taken a break from killing saber faces to like stop outer world threats.
What, is she in like a swimsuit or something?
Yeah, she's also in like mech armor.
Oh my god.
This game's really good, I promise. The summer events are always really silly, so anything that happens during them, you can just assume that they're not like the standard of the writing. I mean, sometimes the writing will be really good, but they're not like the standard like level of seriousness, if that makes sense. You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No way I wouldn't be able to guess the OCs, so.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
Yeah.
I think we made good progress today.
We
and
did.
I think I did a lot better than I thought I would.
Did you have fun?
I'm very happy with that. I did. I did have fun, and there were definitely some funny moments. So.
There were. I'm clipping.
It's a ridiculous. Oh.
I'm absolutely clipping that moment where you called Emiya Gil because it means nothing to you, but like God, like it's just Gil calls him Faker in like every game. It's like a thing. And also the Emiya figure that I have, I literally only bought it because it was mislabeled as Gilgamesh, and I thought it would be really funny. Like, I thought it was really funny because, like, in my head, I knew that if either of them knew about it, both of them would be so fucking pissed. about the fact that a figure of Amia was labeled as Gilgamesh. So it just cracks me up. But also you saying Edward Scissorhands and Ikea. I'll never be over that.
It was a mistake, okay?
I don't know why you thought that would be a valid guess. No stupid guesses until there are one. No stupid guesses until there is one. Right?
I'm allowed to make stupid guesses. That's the whole point of this, is it not?
That's true, that's true. It's true.
Alrighty.
Well,
This was good.
thank you for being on. Thank you guys for joining.
Thank you everyone for watching my failures.
It went on a little bit longer than I thought it would, but that's okay. It's gonna take 10 years for this to render on YouTube, because it always does. But on that note, do you have anything else to say to anyone, Ray?
Not really. Just don't judge me too harshly. I literally know nothing.
Yeah, we know. Oh, we know. All right, then, yeah, that's it. Bye.
Oh, there is one thing I want to say. Eventually,
No,
I'm
we're
going
not.
to turn the tables. Eventually.
Yeah.
And that's all I will say.
Eventually, maybe. If you ever finish that.
I will! Alright.
Okay. Well, then,
Okay, bye.
yeah, that's all I got. Bye.